Chat, baby, it is Wednesday and it is absolutely a good day to be a good day. Keeks, I don't know, is your light on, my bro?
No, I'll put it on now.
Is it not? Because, sorry, Chad, we're just going to get Keeks out of that cave, get some light on him. As always, you guys know what we say about the light. Stay in the light. How's everyone doing? We've got a playlist here, which I think absolutely bangs. We'll see how it escalates from here. Keeks, ready? Wednesday. Obviously, a tough start for me to the week. I think you are relatively neutral week for you as well so far.
Yeah.
Not neutral. We both down, but I mean, like, you're not down as much as I am. Let's just put it that way, Chad. Yeah, I sent that. I bought another 32-inch just to see my stop losses on a very big screen at home. So, two 30-inch widescreen screens, just to be an absolutely terrible trader. But that is a story for a little bit later. Anyways. What's up? What is this? What's happening? What is my boy Jeff doing here?
I don't know.
Okay. Chad, how's everyone doing? Is everyone alright? Amina, Donnie, Warren, Slushy Cake, Liesel. How's the audio, guys? Audio sounds a little bit soft. We'll figure that out now. Just let me know, is the audio good? 1 2 1 2. Keep give me a 1 2 1 2.
Oh, 1 2 1 2.
Looks a little soft. I don't know why. Let's see if we can crank it up a little bit here, Chad. Sorry, man. Let's give us 1 second here. Give us 1 second here. Chad, how's the audio? Audio good? Should be good. Just don't want it to peak. Liesel, Jax Nas, Abdus, Mark Martins, Anna D, good morning, good morning. If you don't love yourself, you'll always be chasing after people that don't love you. Either be who you're looking for, you'll attract that. Beautiful, beautiful. Morning, Chris and Keys came right with purchasing funded account yesterday. Beautiful, beautiful. Warren J, better. Okay, good now. Beautiful. Chad, I don't know, sorry man, I'm gonna need to get this playlist right. We're gonna need to set the scene here. You're not gonna miss anything. What is this? SoundCloud. Keys, have you deviated from SoundCloud with recent streams?
No, stayed on SoundCloud.
Okay.
Hey, it's not getting as chalked, so I'm staying there, bro.
I don't mean it's chalked.
I'm sorry, it's not getting us chalked.
Oh no, it is getting us chalked.
Is it?
Yeah, I'll show. I'll show. Chad, give me one sec. I don't know the playlist. We yet to get something that we can really lock into.
This is the one I use.
Is this the one you use? Oh damn. Okay, let's use this one. Alrighty, Chad. There we go. Keeks ready. I had to psych myself up here today.
I don't know, bro, if I'm ready. This week has been a bit of a roller coaster.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. Let me just see a Forex Factory.
We find and there's no news today. I know Euro's closed.
Is it?
It's a Euro bank holiday.
JPY Bank call. I don't know. It was Monday. Let's check here. Chad, give me 1 second here. What is going on here? Let's just get this calendar right. Okay, Keeks, you ready, eh? Okay, let's get this thing.
I swear I'm losing my mind. Who's Michaela now that's wrenched?
Is there Michaela that's ranged?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Bro, we're losing our mind. There's so many people here that are wrenched now that I have no...
No, man, that's Jev. That's Jev.
Oh.
Yeah, Jev.
I was going to say, what is going on here?
It's me, Keegan. I fucked up.
I was like, what is going on here?
All right, Chad, let's get it going. I'm ready. Hope you guys are ready. Let's lock it in. Before we start, let's get our morning prayer. I think we need to pray harder, Chad. Where's the prayer warriors? 2 losses, Monday, Tuesday. But maybe it is that going through the valley, Chad. Sometimes we need to spend some time in the valley, Chad. That's where you get built up in the valley. And then once you are built up, that is when we go up the mountain. Think about that. Sometimes there's nothing wrong with being in the valley a little bit. Some of you need to get your head out of the mountain, which is your own arse. Get your head out of your own arse. Get to work. And always remember that rest is for people that grind and hustle and work. If you are not working and you're not hustling, you shouldn't be resting. Please remember that. Chad, let's quickly pray here this morning. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses. We forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen.
Hey, here we go.
All right, Chad.
All right, Chris, so for the next 2 weeks, Jev is now Michaela.
Is it for 2?
So we've got Michaela in the office with us now.
Okay, Chad. Let me just get the poll up.
No, Keeks, it's Etty. Wait, what? Not yet. Oh, my word.
Oh, is it Etienne? Hey, okay.
Okay, now I'm with you guys now. Now I'm with you.
All right. Okay, Keeks, so what I'm seeing here is basically just a yellow folder for the USD a little bit later. But there's nothing, bro. Am I right in saying that?
What?
The calendar for
No,
today.
there's nothing for today. All the news starts from tomorrow.
Chad. So Chad, it could be a slow day. We might need to do some back testing or something if it really becomes hectically slow. But we'll see. I still need to listen to Fabio's voice note. Myself and Fabs we're gonna do. I don't know. You sent quite a long voice note. It seems like I'll need to break it up into segments. He sends voice notes almost like Carl James Keeks, where it's a series. Like you have to tell your wife, listen, we're going to listen to these voice notes for the next week. in segments. I'm kidding, Fubs, love you. I don't know if Fubs is here. I don't know if Fubs is here, but alrighty, chat. So DXY, look at this. We talked about this yesterday. Didn't expect it. Not say didn't expect it. Go listen to Monday's analysis. We talked about this potential retest area, and very, very simple now, Chad. If the dollar bears are going to step in, they better step in right here. So for me, it's a very, very simple day. 105.20. Write this down, take a photo, send it to your sister, send it to your wife. Tell her 105.20 DXY. That's all you need to know. You don't caption it. You just send it to them and say, listen here, baby. 105.20, this is where we're either going to get clapped or we are going to be the ones who are clapping. All right, so 105.20, very, very simple for me. Nothing special. 105.20, we're going to see what Keegan says, but 105.20 for me. If we cannot break through it, if we continue to reject it, I'm bearish on the day. If we start to break through it, then obviously the dollar bulls are back and we cannot deny it. So very, very simple. US30, let's look at US30 quickly here. All right, US30, beautiful. We were bullish on the week, we were bullish on the day yesterday. Massive top week, so I'm still going to be bullish. I told you guys, as always, cannot be bearish on something that's still creating bullish order flow. So on the daily, yet to reverse. If we do something like this today, where we take out yesterday's high and we then flip bearish on the day, sorry guys, a little bit of indigestion here that comes with being a middle-aged man trying to be a hippie. Growing my hair slick back, using wax, all of that, absolutely incredible. But if we do something like this on the daily and we close bearish, then I can say we've created some type of a swing high formation and we can start trading lower. But up until then, let's zoom it in. We've got a nice, beautiful top wick to fill, and then potentially maybe we can run it up to 3,900. And then after that, 39,107. So Mo just shedding some more light on me, like the light is not already enough. But I'm happy with more light. That just makes it a lot harder for me to look at all of these screens. But anyways, thank you, Mo. Love you. Send my regards. Chad, I'm bullish on the day. 80 is still looking nice and firmly bullish. Yesterday, I think might have chopped a lot of people. If you didn't get chopped, beautiful. If you got chopped, you might have learned something as well. Very, very simple going into the session, Chad. That's all you need to monitor. Holds above, we are bullish. Rejections, we might look for sells. Very, very simple. There's your area to monitor. Nasdaq, before we go over to Keegs, Nasdaq still beautifully bullish. Starting to slow down somewhat. Still have a top wick to fill. And we've got a weekly R1. Still looking bullish. We can start maybe reversing today, but I'm going with the bullish order flow. So, sorry, you look dark. Yes, this light is... What is... Chad, give me 1 second. Bro, I can't... Keeks, do you think this is healthy, all of this light every day?
I'm not sure, bro.
I don't know, bro. But anyways, Chad, Nasdaq. Nasdaq is still looking bullish. Yesterday was... Chad, look at that. I don't know if we can maybe turn something on the camera. It's just my eyes, bro. Like, I don't know. There we go.
Yeah, Francois, I don't know exactly which one you're talking about, but it's at home. And I haven't actually worn Bogarts in a while. But it's at home somewhere.
All right, now I look very white. Nothing wrong with being white.
My man, straight out of the UK. No sunshine there.
Sure, Chad. What time is it in the UK? It is 7:45. All right, Chad, let's give it a second. Moski. No, it's fine. It's fine. That's fine. I'm happy with it. No, I'm happy. Let's rock it. Chad, Nasdaq, very, very simple for me. We've got two levels. We've got daily pivot, Asia highs. These are two levels that you want to be monitoring going into the session. And if we can break above and hold above, I'm bullish. I am a bull today, Chad. Like I was yesterday and the day before that and the year before that. I think I've told the story where the name came from, Chris Market Bull. I think it was 2016, trying to short the indexes, and after multiple failed attempts, my one good mate Jean-Pierre Malchas, we were sitting, and I told him, and I said, bro, you know what, Gigs, you know what, I told him, and you can ask him, Chad, you can literally, I'll send you his number. I said, Japes, I will never ever, and these exact words, and I know we prayed, and I'm sorry, I said, I'll never ever fucking short the US economy again. And he's like, why? I said, because that's the most degenerate thing to do, to bet against the economy where people will lose their jobs, where I'm a capitalist and I believe in economic growth. I believe in expansion, and yeah, I'm trying to short a market that has, since the beginning of history, has always made new highs after it has dropped down into a recession. So what am I doing? So there you go. We talked about it yesterday on the one group as well, the Peach group. Chad, anyways, that is Nasdaq DXY Keeks. Just finesse us with that charting ability, and before you do that, do me a big favor. Your chart on the right, just clip it like a millimeter. Okay, that is incredible. Let's go.
Yeah, guys, I'm just gonna put it out there. I think Chris was really looking at my charts this morning, because we pretty much spot on with everything, very, very similar. So I must say DXY, I'm taking a bit of a neutral position today, purely because now we are, as I said, we got to this weekly pivot yesterday. If we look here on the daily, literally got there, tested it. We did have the close below, but this morning gapping up way above it. And we're looking at the 4 hour and the daily, you'll see there's obviously the support that held over there. So I know Chris looked at the 105-200, mine basically the zone starts at 105-230. But very close on that side of things, where we want to see either the dollar is going to break through and continue to the key level of 105-300 or start rejecting. But at this point, I would have to say I'm actually going to lean probably a bit more to the bullish side, even though the case we can reject it. So we could have that big move, have that nice big wick, and then a massive rejection later in the session, to basically bounce off that 105-300 if we get there. But I will say I'm going to take a neutral position. We are staying quite bullish at the moment. Obviously gapped up, so that little gap is still open at the downside there. But Asia lows are there, Asia highs. If we're going to continue bullish, I think DXY is probably going to hold around this R1 and look for that continuation back to that 105-300. But if we do start rejecting, I think very possible we're going to come for Asia lows and go for that gap fill. So we're just going to see what happens over there. Then over to indices with NAS. Obviously, we are still very much bullish. Breaking above yesterday, still testing weekly resistance. Bit of a pullback, but still looking very much bullish. Even though we are, the only time I'd say I'm bearish is probably if we start breaking underneath the lows over there. So on the 15-minute, just so you guys can see where that is, we'd have to basically break that, which was holding for us yesterday. Obviously, our daily pivot EQ in the middle of the range. So as you always say, that either is a key sign for us, is it will be a reversal day, or a pump of volume is going to come in from that. So at this point in time, Asia highs untested again. We've now swept the lows already. So if we can get something like this above the daily pivot, look to go long, break Asia highs and continuation. Otherwise, if we stay and reject under the daily pivot and we retake Asia lows, I would actually be open to the idea of shorts to get that and then see what happens at that flip area of the 4 hour lows. Then US30, still very much bullish. But when you look at, you'll see obviously yesterday we did retrace back into this zone. So as I always say, zone to zone. We did test it yesterday and then had a nice rejection off of that. As we are, you can see trading lower and lower. So I am more bullish, but we obviously got to stick to the plan. So for example, Again, Nasdaq in the middle of the zone. Now with US30, the EQ and daily pivot is above our Asia range. And also we've now got this little 4-hour flip area. So this one we're going to take note of, guys. If we keep holding this, it's going to get quite interesting. Either we're going to break Asia highs and we can break above this 4-hour support zone or resistance zone. And if we can hold a support and take that daily pivot, we can look for the continuation, travel back up to the 4-hour main resistance and break that. But if we fail over here, very, very possible. You can see all of this wick rejection we've been having. If that holds, we'll come down for these Asia lows that are looking weaker and weaker, and all of the wick rejection over here for that pump of volume to back to the downside. So very, very much a reaction day for me with anything I think it's going to be dollar related. They're all going to be basically make or break days for the pairs. So as much as I want to say I'm having a bullish outlook, that's going to be more sentimental, fundamental driven. But technically, I think we're actually going to have a very active day off of certain key areas.
Active. You haven't used the word disrespect so much anymore. Disrespecting Asia and stuff. It's just something I picked up. Last week there was a lot of disrespect in your vocab.
We see how we feel, bro. At this point in time, if it fails,
if
we fail today and I get another stop loss, then we disrespecting it.
Chad, beautiful. We almost there, 11 minutes. I think we are doing fantastic today in terms of time, just running through it. Gold, very simple for me, Chad. I'm neutral on the day. I've been wrong, not wrong. Idea was right, move came late, but still wrong on my decision making. So 2 losses for me. Monday, full loss. Yesterday, another full loss. We're going to talk about that as the session starts, dive into the psychology. But ultimately, as I mentioned, even at the start, I said, fuck me, guys, 2340 and 2300, anything in between. That's why I do these streams, so I can go back and listen to myself and say, Chris, but you told yourself it is going to be choppy in here. You said sells below here. You said buys above there. Why are you getting trapped inside here? Why are you doing it? I don't know, most probably because I expect, or I think that you guys expect us to trade every single day. So mentally, I have to tell myself, even though there's how many people watching, if my setup is not there, I cannot trade. So this is something that I had to go yesterday and say, listen here, what has been going on since Monday? All right, so neutral for me. This pattern here is called blow my account and maybe go and find a 9 to 5 pattern. Very, very simple. If you trade this pattern, get your CV ready. Go to Indeed.com, put it on there. Maybe you'll get some interviews, but this is the back to a 9 to 5 pattern. You don't want to be part of that pattern. Then on the 5 minute chat, consequences. Everything has got consequences. Think about that. Yes, Ben, the 9 to 5 pattern, very, very ugly pattern, has ruined many a dream. Interesting thing for me, Keeks, and maybe we can spend a little bit of time here on gold. Chad, an interesting thing for me is Monday. So Monday we traded straight away from the weekly pivot. Yesterday, trading back into it, immediately bouncing off it on that 4 hour. Not yesterday, today, during Asia. Now my thing though is, this is a swing high formation. Sorry guys, I don't know what these little burps are from the coffee, is from the smoothie. So you've got this little swing high here, but this didn't really take out the low. And then you've got this little swing low formation. So it is a very, this is also, I think this Keeks, what did you say? The dream killer formation. Just kills your dreams and then just comes straight back into the range right here in the middle. So, ugly chat. So the 4 hour, I'm looking at it and I'm trying to say, listen, where are we going to next? Because Yeah, this thing is giving me I want to say baby boomer vibes with a little bit of Gen Z, but anyways, let me know what you think about that. Going into the session, the 80 is obviously chalked. The 80 is obviously looking now that it wants to start going bearish. We've taken Asia highs. Very, very simple. Daily flip. Let's just lock it in here, chat. 23.15. If we reject it, I'm going short. Keeks, there you go. Chad, 23.15. We reject, I'm going short. That's all I'm saying. Keeks, what are you doing? Wait. 23.15, Chad. Put that on a piece of paper. Take it to the bank. I will sign surety for it. 23.15. If we stay below it, we are shorting. Copy this. Put it on Instagram. We'll chat at 12 o'clock. Maybe I'll cry at 12. Maybe we laugh. Keeks, gold.
All right, so gold, guys, I've also flipped bearish. Chris and I were talking about some possible things happening, which I think will be the game changer, but that's a bit of patience. You're going to have to wait, and I think that's what's going to kill a lot of people before the time. But we can get into that a little bit later. But I am going to be flipping bearish for now. If you had to look at it this way, end of the day, we are still taking these lower lows. Yesterday was the day, obviously, we tested that zone. We had a bit of a pullback. We needed to break above if we were going to go bullish again, and we did have the rejection coming out of the pivot. So we are going to take the bearish outlook now. Obviously, trading to that EQ, pulling back up to the next EQ, and now we want to come back down. So when we come here to the 15, guys, you're going to see, obviously, there, trading down, setting Asia lows, Asia highs, breaking the highs, getting that pivot and the EQ. Nice, massive respect there on the EQ. Back into the Asia highs, and I'll trade back down. The big thing I want to say is also from Chris's side, where this 23.15. If we look at it this way, guys, so if we take this now, there's Monday, so that's your high of the week. Obviously, also now being there, so your high of the week, you've started trading down, holding this key area. So we would have had an inside day, a nice red setup day, and then today, if we continue again, get underneath this zone, we now have the massive red setup day to obviously trade back down. So again, literally could be a day one setup for us. So we're just going to keep an eye on that one. But
what is a day one? Is that bearish?
By the day count? Yeah,
so bearish?
It's not necessarily bearish. It can be bullish or bearish, depending if it's a red setup day or a green setup day. So red setup day is a red setup for you. Yeah. Okay. So we are setting up for a sell. So when we look over here, again, where that will come in, you'll also talk about where Chris will use the 80. We'll talk about the EMAs, and the EMAs you can see obviously have been getting a lot more tighter. They're not very expansive as they are over here. They expand. You'll see they start crossing over big divergence. So now we've had that expansive big divergence, tightening up, and now we're going to start seeing that crossover. So again, I'll always say to the guys, big thing you always talk about, and you can see it happening right now. Once you've had that divergence and that crossover, when you can see they're all about to cross, obviously you can see that big push going to be coming in. So what we want to be looking at now is the fact we divergified. We are looking for it. If this thing was going to hold, that would have been your fake out, big push at the top side. We never got that. We are turning around. So more likely, when we talk about probability, that we can sell off. So when we see it now, I definitely would also say the 23.50 would be a good area. I think getting in there would be a little bit better. So if you could get 23.15 flat, that would be awesome. But even 23.15.5, that's the bottom wick of the previous 30 minutes. So yeah, anything over there on that 200, that would have been the best entry, I think. If we can get a pullback to that, if this candle does close, give us that re-entry, that's where we can take that. Otherwise, yeah, I am definitely going to take this bearish outlook as well. And then anything over here, guys, is all intraday lows. So on the 15, if we look at this here, that is basically what I'm going to be looking at with that EQ as well. So if we can break under that, even if we miss it here, if we can get some type of pattern over there with a retest and hold, I'll look for the sells over here as well. And take out Asia lows and obviously trade down to the support area to see if we can break that. Obviously, higher time frames showing us that that's over there. So if we can get all the way down to here, bring a lot of momentum with us, take out that weekly pivot, we can obviously aim for this zone and see that 2300 flat be tested again. So definitely a big move, as I said, obviously going against the dollar. Everything dollar related could have some big upsets today. So just, I think, really, really, really a matter of thing. If you got the dollar right today, I think everything else is going to fall into place. But I'm also taking the bearish outlook on gold today.
Keegan, thank you so much, my brother. Chad, please let Emu know that we are ready. We're ready to do a deal. Keeks, you said you're ready, eh? Emu,
Yeah.
Chad, Emu, and then obviously, what is this other company? Vital and Emu. We are ready, guys. Vital. Please send us to Vital. Tell them we are ready to sit down. Macronutrient metabolism, improved energy, mental performance, and protects you against stop losses. Incredible. Actually took 4 of these. B complex protects against stop losses. I don't know, Chad. Chris, just get AG1. It sounds immune to clutch. All right, Chad. Let's quickly look at DXY. We've got markets opening in now. It just opened. We are officially opening the London market now. Chad, markets are open and in motion. Ding, 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 ding. Round 1. Fight. Alrighty, Chad. Somebody please check the weather for me in London this morning. Let's see how the volume's going to play out. You guys already know if it's a cold morning, the boys are just going to first thaw their hands. But GBP USD for me, bearish to neutral because this is just one range. I need another bearish daily candle closure out of this range, but it is bearish, Chad. So let's look at it. 5 minutes. All right, beautiful. Asia low still intact. 80 is bearish. Ideal selling level right here. Right there. Wait, if you can get a retrace and Asia low stay intact, something like this, beautiful. This is where you want to sell from, Chad. Other than that, yeah, nothing I'm looking at there. Euro USD. Let's look at Euro USD, baby. Also bearish. There's that 200 daily EMA rejecting. Here's that key level, though. Very, very interesting. Big level. Euro at the weekly pivot at a key level. 5 minute time frame. What do we have on the 5? Okay. Quite a big range here. Quite a big range here, Chad. Half round number there. Weekly pivot. I'm gonna say safer sells, Chad, below here. Very, very simple. Safer sells below here. In between here could get a little bit messy, especially with no data today. So Asia highs half round. No, Chad, wait for it there. Anything in between here could get tricky. UJ, Chad, I don't know what to the yen pairs just scare me at this stage. I'm very, very honest. It is just it is a wild pair at this stage. I've been looking at it. I've been trying to make sense of it, and for me personally, it's just a case of stay out of it. Stay out of it. Yeah, I almost want to say I don't want to look at it lower than a 4 hour. If you're going to trade it, don't even try trading it on the 5 minute. Look at the 4 hour. Look for 4 hour structures. But with that being said, then your stops are going to be, okay, it's not bad, 65. But yeah, daily on the yen pairs all look bullish. All of the yen pairs look bullish. GJ, EJ. The matter of the fact is just how do we get involved in them? That's my question. The way they're moving, very neat. Chad, look at this. Look at this yesterday. Coming down, then going back up, then coming down. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know. If you like trauma, then this these pairs are for you. 194, 194. No, Chad. Let me not even look at this. Chad, this is you know what this is. Some of you guys who's married yet, Chad, who's been in a very long relationship. I just want to let you know what the yen pairs are like. Who's been married, who's in a long relationship, let me know here quickly. You can just type Y for a yes. Let's just type Y there for a yes. Alright, so what the yen pairs are. The yen pairs are you out with the boys. Just a simple, like at a bar. Not anything fancy. It wasn't like unprepared. Your wife knows you there. You and the boys just went out for a drink, and there's these young girls, maybe like 5 years younger than you. You're happily married. You don't really have stress, and all of a sudden you're thinking, shit, maybe it's time to buy some drinks for these ladies, and maybe this is the time to maybe let loose a little bit. And that is what the yen pair is. And then as soon as you do that, you just absolutely destroy your life like that. Boom. And things are just a mess, where you could have just played it safe and just stuck it out with one wife. So yeah, the yen pairs are currently like younger women at a bar, and you don't want any part of that. At that stage, you just take your stuff, you tell the boys, listen, I'll see you guys next week for the golf day or at home cell or whatever, at church, and you move. You keep it moving, Chad, you keep it moving. You get yourself out of that situation, you run, and that's what we're going to do with the yen pairs. We are not going to get ourselves involved in this lustful of activity, chasing volatility, and then potentially poverty. So anyways, Chad, it is Wednesday. Cheers. Immune, just a beautiful product they've done here. I don't know why Immune's so expensive. I don't know why it's so expensive. Holy smokes, Chad. Let me just see if you can't buy it in bulk. 160 Rand for these 10 tablets. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous, guys. Immune. Speaking from experience, Chris. Ed, yes. Speaking from experience in the sense of not acting out on it. Remember, Chad, if you're Christian, if you're Islam, if you're whatever you are, Chad, I know we all want to act holy. We are still men. Please remember that. We are still men. You can't now all of a sudden act like, oh, I don't like women. I like men. No, bro, you're still a man, but you don't act out on it. So there's a difference. That's where self-control comes in, Chad. Fruits of the Spirit, self-control. You don't act out on it. But please don't, even if you're married, Chad, my wife knows. I'm not going to act like, oh no, I don't like women. Dude, no, stop it. You are still a man. You control it, Chad. And if you are weak in that sense, don't put yourself in that situation. Then don't go out to places if you know you can't control yourself or that you're going to get yourself into trouble. Stay at home. If you are weak, then first strengthen yourself up. Don't go to a place where it's going to cause you to stumble if you are still weak. Wayne could see 100%. Best way. Best way. Just stay away. Just stay away. People who claim to be holy are hypocrites. This is a hard talk. The uncomfortable convos. Vince, 100%. None of us are holy. If we were holy, we would have been on that cross 2,000 years ago. Blameless, sinless, but we are not. And thank God that we are not holy, because then obviously that is a different walk. So, no, don't even window shop, Carl. Keep your eyes focused, my brother. Don't even window shop. Nee, Sean, kyk net op die menu by die huis. Bly by die huis. Married 6 years, 2 kids, but I make sure I don't look. Yeah, Vince, me as well. I just keep my eyes on Jesus when I'm in that situation. Jen Pezes soos candies en P. Dis vir nee, candies is vieslik. Look at the menu, but eat at home. No. The menu. Chad, you're not looking at the menu, please. 5 more minutes for the shuffle to come and go. Chris, my vorige bestuurder het my gesê moet nooit die situasie probeer bestuur nie. It was voor ek getrou het, Chris. Alright. Chad, here we go. 2Gs, can I advertise on a stream? Yes. If yes, who must I contact? Liesel, what do you want to advertise? Let me know. Let me know. And before you contact me, Jane's saying you can look. Nah, boys, lust starts in the heart. Yes, Warren. The Bible says if you even look at a woman lustfully, it is almost as the act of sex. But again, it's just to basically show you the law and then the spirit. But anyway, let's not make this too biblical here again. Oh, okay. You first tell me what yours are. Huh? 293. Oh, damn. Woo. Why? I didn't plan for this. The only thing is I was locked in for greatness. Are you tonight? But I think into the end of the week, because those reels really, they were consistent without even trying. Chad, getroud vir 19 jaar en 2 kinders, baie happy. Rian, maar moenie jokkie, partykeer is ons nie happy nie. Kom ons wees nou eerlik, partykeer moet ons bietjie werk aan our happiness. Kan ons eerlik wees hierso? Ons hoef nie te maak, ek is saam met my vrou amper vir 20 jaar, maar ek gaan nie maak asof elke dag uit 'n storyboek uit is nie. Maar ek is baie lief vir haar. You guys who look at the menu, I hope you are okay when your girl... Yes, Sensku, thank you. No looking on the menu, guys. Your menu is at home. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what I just came into.
No, we're talking about the flesh And I was saying that the yen pairs are like when you married or in a long-term relationship and you just go out with the boys at a bar, and the yen pairs are those young girls trying to lure you in just for cheap sex, where they pay you to have sex with them. And I said that you just run, you go home.
I see.
Oh no, man, Liesel, come on. Grace takes you higher, Wayne. Amazing. We need that Grace every day. No, man, Liesel, come on. No, Sphinx, come on, my bro. But here's the honor in it, Chad. Even though you know you're a man, you don't look at the menu. Especially, you don't even tell your wife. No, Sphinx, no, my brother. No. What security does that instill into your wife? That her husband or man is looking at other women. It's like, oh no, it's alright, you can just look. But then in your mind, you're lusting for... No, man, come on, Sphinx. Let me not even get into that. 2Gs, did you enter gold? No, Mohammed, I'm waiting for... I'm going to wait for another retest. Here's the daily flip. If I miss it, I miss it. Then we're going to catch it at 23.10. That's that level Keegan also showed on his charts. But yeah, hopefully we get some type of a retest here. Daily flip zone at least. But yeah, Keeks, you are not entering as of yet, eh?
No, nothing, bro.
No, Chad, let's take it easy. We're 15 minutes in. You guys are, let me not even say it. Not even, okay. Let me not get myself into trouble here. Okay, Chad. I've had boyfriends in the past who looking while I'm next to them. I felt so ugly and not the there you have it, Chad. Look at your wife, bro. Don't look at other women. You can ask Keegan. Keegs, when my wife came in here this morning, what did I say?
Okay, guys, I'm not gonna lie. You said something in Afrikaans, but I can't exactly remember what it was. But the man was going on about how good she looks.
There you go, in front of the entire office.
I just remember more like...
Yeah, she blushed a little. And she does look more to me, Keeks. I said, okay. I call her a tear cat. Like a tiger cat, because she can be ruthless. And then when she came in here this morning, I said, is this an exotic tiger cat coming up the stairs? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, he's a exotische tierkijkie. And he can't do it. No, sorry, my gold bias is neutral. Sorry, we've got two gold charts here. Chad, you can ask my wife every single morning. I tell her how good she looks. She'll just get out of the shower still with the towel around her, and her hair is still wet, and she doesn't have makeup on. And I'm like, yes, you're like good. She's like, what the hell are you talking about? I haven't even got makeup on. I said, but you look like $1 million. Just incredible. Nee, Vince, ek bou net. I'm just building on that relationship. Ask Keegan. I gave Keegan some advice on Monday, and Keegs has been implementing it. Keegs, and how's the mood been at home? Be honest. Just be honest. You took some advice from Monday. He will act, Chad. Look at that guy. He'll be like, oh, Chris can't give me advice. I told you I'm an old hand in the game here. You see this, Chad? I've already statistically 11 years. Some people don't make it. What is the average divorce rate? Takes a real man to stick with one wife, Chad. You guys are thinking you are pimps and cool, this and that. No. Real men can stick it out with one wife. Put a ring on that finger. Average divorce timeline. Let's check here, Chad. Immune, my goodness. Incredible stuff. About a year. Look at that. Gigs, a year, my dude. Legal studies. Oh, no, it takes a year to complete. Okay, sorry, Chad. Average divorce. How do I put this in? Average. What would you say, Gigs? Average length of a marriage. Length.
Yeah.
I don't know, Chad. Give me.
I'd probably, yeah, that's what I'd say.
How long do marriages last? Duration. Average duration. Yeah, sorry guys. This gold short. Average duration of marriage in South Africa. They shouldn't talk cuck to me saying 5 to 9 years. That is the biggest. Chad, that is a horrific stat. They're not going to tell me. 5 to 9 years. Some people can't even stay at a job for 5 years, let alone one partner. Incredible. You believe that stat, Geek? I don't believe it.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, that's cuck, my bro. 100%. White people had the highest divorce rate. What the flip? This is for South Africa, guys. White people, what's going on here, Chad? And then the Indian Asian people, and then colored people. So black people have been staying with. That's obviously the baller, Chad. If you've paid for your wife, you're gonna want to get a return on an investment. So, no, nothing racial or anything. I'm just thinking if you had to pay for your wife and you had to pay her parents, you're not gonna mess around. You're gonna get that full ROI. Okay, so it says 27.2%. Okay. Yo. Okay, so 0 to 4 years. That's where the majority of the white people. You check here, Chad. Sorry, man. I'm still waiting for price here. I don't think we're missing anything. We're just waiting here. Very interesting fact here. I just want to show this to you guys. This is where Labola comes in. If somebody's doing a social studies doctorate, you could maybe do something on this. Title could be something about the duration of marriages in South Africa. Chad, but look at this. So white people, 0 to 4 years. White people, obviously, they divorce relatively quickly. But then look at this, 5 to 9 years. This is when the black African people, you've gotten your return. And it's like, nah, bro, fuck that Labola, I'm out. And then they take the lead here. And then 10 to 14 years, the white dudes are like, nah, bro. I don't have the energy. I don't have the riz anymore. I'm just going to stick it out. And this is when the black people really start to get loose here. 10 to 14 years, black Africans and the Indian and coloreds. This is when they start to really get loose. Like, nah, bro. And, yeah. Very, very interesting stat where it goes from white to black. Very, very interesting stat. There you have it, Chad. This was compliments of News24. Some stats from SA Statistics, and this was shared 2019. That's obviously relatively old, but anyways. Okay, back to the charts. We want to get short. Keegan wants to get short. Keeks, you do want to get short, eh?
On gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just give me that level again. Basically
so
at your level.
literally it's at the level now.
Okay.
Yeah. So either it needs to hold or break this.
There you go.
Only thing for
Chad.
me is DXY. Looks like it's rejecting now. Eh? So gold, if gold holds that.
Yeah. Yeah, DXY, we need to get through here, Chad.
Because if I look, NAS and US30 are pumping, bro.
I haven't even checked what
I've just been, I must say, I've been using the indices a lot lately to kind of show me relatively the strength of what the DXY is doing.
almost a leading indicator.
Yeah, so if obviously DXY is a little bit bearish, but I see NAS, US are pumping. I think there's like that next candle, for example, would be the candle that's going to put like DXY in its grave.
Weirdly enough, Keeks, Nikkei down almost 2%, 1.63, and Hang Seng down 0.63%. So equity bears in Asia absolutely loose, Chad. They are loose. And as some of these mega church pastors will say, be loosed. You guys have seen that. Anyways, Chad, US30, there we go. I told you guys, bullish. I don't know who executed on this. I don't trade it during London, but yeah, I gave it to you guys. Rewind, go back. I said bullish. I said look at this zone there. And then Nasdaq, I said these two zones here, also bullish. But we don't have an ego issue here. We're not going to blow our own horn and say, Chad, analysis killed. Can I get W's in the chat for the analysis? W analysis. No, it is just an analysis. It is nothing special.
Bro, it was a W analysis, bro. Don't forget
W, bro, it's so many W's just for if you understood the analysis, send a W. No. Boela, jy is erg. Ons moet dieselfde uitkyk hê. If you got any questions, ask Chad. Hey guys, I'm going to wrench Liesel Foster. I just feel it on my heart that I want to wrench her. We don't have a lot of female mods here. Liesel, you have officially been wrenched. So keep it clean. Ron Clausen, 60% of first marriages ended in divorce. There you go. There you go, Chad. So, ended up divorce if they prayed together. Damn, Ruan. I like that stat, Ruan, but that sounds like a stat you're going to get at a mega church. Promoting like their prayer couples thing. Like marriage counseling now with Pastor Keegan. Couples that pray together, stay together.
That's it.
Join us this Friday as we revive marriages through the word. As jy droog maak, Jesus at the top of the triangle. The closer you get to him, the closer you get to one another. Hey, Warren, beautiful. Beautiful. Jesus primary, your wife secondary. Always remember that. Love to see the chat picking the stream over Fly Saf Air 10 Rand ticket queue. Oh, is that a 10 Rand thing again? Fly Saf Air. Oh, damn. Okay, Chad. Just waiting here. Chad, let's talk about the loss, Geeks. I'm going to chat about how I feel about it. So obviously Monday's trade, I feel like the only thing that I'm bleak about is that I did not close it for minus 12 pip. But I'm happy to take that loss. So that's the only thing I was bleak about. Yesterday, again, a solid setup for me. Nothing I'm bleak about on that setup. Management-wise, I told Mo, I said the only thing that I could maybe have done better, I was maybe a little bit too confident in the position, was that when we hit the session higher to go break even, because remember there's that 200, we talked about the 200 being an area of support and potentially resistance. That was also the session high. So yeah, it didn't break, but on my broker terminal it broke. So I should have actually gone break even there, because that's where the volume should have come in. So little tweaks, but anyways, not too hard on myself. Maybe Monday, I would say, is the one where I felt I didn't follow my plan. After telling the chat, if we break lower, I'm killing it, and then felt cute, waited for a top week, got destroyed. Anyways, so that was a study performed in USA last year. Ruan, I can tell you almost now that study was sponsored by a church, because they're going to use that study in their marketing for their marriage revival. It's almost like these fast food companies sponsoring all of these studies on health. All these health labs doing studies, and they are the ones paying for it. But here's the thing, Ruan, if a couple is spiritually inclined, already I think they are more prone to communicate better, and they are going to be a lot more understanding between one another. So yeah. Bula, is the Shaquille part gonna be same like Sunday evening? Yes.
The guys don't want to miss that one.
Chad, that's gonna be a banger one. Out of all the pods, I love the other guests as well, but out of all of them, Shaquille was just on another level. The energy he's got, I loved it. Keegan loved it.
Yeah, the energy, like the conversation, like everything about it. Like we said, we love the other guests, but even we'll say the Shaquille one was our favorite.
And weirdly enough, Keegan never followed Shaquille. Or I told him when I said Shaquille, he's like, okay, Shaquille. He wasn't really like
I didn't know his story. I didn't even know like much about the man.
Keegan wasn't really keen on it. That was the last one, the evening, and Keegan was like, flip, okay. I think we did the last one like 7 o'clock at night. You guys would see it's dark on. We started the pod at 7. That was our last one for the trip.
Yeah.
And we were chalked at that stage. We were like ready to go home, and we were like, okay, let's keep the energy up. And then afterwards, Keegan was like, nah, this was just such an enjoyable experience. Even being tired after being at the office from 7, and then only walking out 9 o'clock, 9:30 that evening, we felt energized. It was a solid pod.
Yeah, and I mean now, literally after that pod, I know, like I said, I know Chris has known Shaquille for quite a while, but I feel like the whole team, we all actually quite close with Shaq now. He's a guy I think we'll be working with a lot in the future. Love what he does, and he is a guy that's also doing things the right way. So yeah, a lot came out of that podcast.
I'm 7% down on my funded account. Is it possible to save it? Fesu, it is. Dude, anything is possible. Anything is possible. You're 7% down. My first suggestion is lower your risk. Go to 0.25% risk per trade. Start building up your capital. Once you are 5% down, you go to 0.5% risk. And once you are 2.5% down, you go to 1% risk. Very simple. Forget the time. You obviously rushed it. There's only one way you got clapped. You rushed it. Take it easy. Forget the timeline, and start picking it up from there. But yeah, 100% possible. Keegan brought an account back from 9% down. I enjoyed the interview with Rolio. Amina, thank you so much. Rolio was also a ledge. Rolio was also a legend. Okay, DXY is getting hammered here, Chad. Not hammered. We can't say hammered, geeks.
But we said it's going to start like this is an example. So what I was saying to you earlier was the fact that gold, for example, didn't break below my zone, so I can't take the sell. We closed in the zone, so it's not a confirmation yet. But we see DXY rejecting. But when you start looking, as I said, to NAS and US30, they're going very bullish. So they're kind of showing us something that we're not seeing yet.
It's on your screen now. Sorry, man.
Yeah, sorry guys. So if you're looking at DXY, obviously we're starting to reject. This candle wasn't there. Obviously this is going bullish, bearish, while we can't tell. And when we start looking at gold, what I've been doing is, obviously there's the zone. So we were under but closed back in the zone. So obviously no entry for us to take something there yet. As at this moment we are still either breaking or holding. But when you go over to NAS pumping up above the daily pivot, holding the daily pivot, now the EQ, holding the EQ. If you go to US30, broke above this 4-hour rejection zone, held the daily pivot, now with the EQ. So your indices are looking relatively strong, and obviously we compare that to the DXY. So it's almost, that's what Chris and I were saying, it's almost like we can use our indices to kind of be, I won't say the future, but it's almost because now DXY is lagging, and we can kind of see what indices are going to do ahead of the time. I'm not saying this is a thing, I'm not saying it's going to work, but it's just something I've been looking into. So just being a bit patient before we take this entry on gold here now.
Alrighty, Chad. Waiting game, yeah. How's the music? Let me know if it's too loud, if it's too soft. I just want to know if it is good. No entry yet on gold. Gold is just tagging lower. How do you enter on this? How do you enter? Because at any stage, can you just do one massive pullback? So let me know where, if you didn't take the shuffle into consideration, your entry could have been there. Because if you look at the Discord, I don't know if you guys have checked out the Discord yet, but this is one of our entry models. This is the sell continuation entry model here. Just a phenomenal entry model. One of my favorites. Keegs, I don't know what's your favorite one. Discord. Let's check here. Education section on 2G's trading. Chad, if you go under the education section here, you'll see it's right here. There it is. That sell continuation there. Round number, half round number. And this was obviously a half round number. So, yeah. Obviously still within the shuffle. There's your daily flip. So keep it. There's going to be a lot of opportunity here. No need to rush anything. No need to rush anything. We are just patiently going to wait here. DXY still just in this tight little range, waiting for something to happen here. Nasdaq also in this little, almost wanted to say, yeah. I think if you say words like that, you will get shadow banned, but yeah. Asia low is holding a weekly pivot. Very, very interesting. Let's check the 4 hour. Okay. Alright, alright. Gigs, has the week played out the way you thought? For me, not really.
No. Yeah, it's been messy, bro.
For me, it hasn't really played out the way I thought it was going to play out. Chad. What have you guys been taking? Let me know in the chat if you guys have taken anything as of yet. Very interesting, Keeks. We've got a little bit of a gap here on DXY. Do you see that? From yesterday to this morning.
Yeah, that's what I spoke about this morning.
Little weekly pivot. Interesting, Chad. Interesting. Good throw, a little spanner in the works there. Chris, what do you guys think of Andrew NFX prop firm approach? The one where he hedges his prop firm with real money, all things forex trading. Are you talking about that one? Is Q the only legit trader out there? Oh my, Gunther, my brother, Gunther, do me a favor. Go into the description. Wait. And for real, Chad, maybe I should talk a little bit more about this on the streams. But do me a massive favor, guys, and we're doing this for you guys. We actually have a team. Believe it or not, there's a team behind this. If you go onto the description section of the video down here, you'll see there's a prayer request wall where you can drop a prayer request right here. So if you're asking if Q is the only legit trader, I really want to pray for you, brother. So please drop a prayer request here. And for any other prayer requests, Chad, please drop it here. We've got a team of guys, the 2G's prayer group, believe it or not. And if you want to join that, let me know. I can add you some absolute legends out there in the group. So yeah, please let me know if you guys want to join the prayer group. And then yeah, if you and on a serious note, Chad, I'm just joking. Q is an absolute idiot, Gunther. But on a serious note, if you want to any prayer request, if you want to join the prayer group and become one of the prayer warriors there, let me know. Not the warriors, the cricket guys, the prayer warriors. All right. Even though there's one of the ex financial manager of the Warriors is on there for real now. A good mate of mine, he's also on the group. Weirdly enough, he was with the Warriors and now he is a pre-warrior. Okay, Chad, let's go. My favorite entry is a winning entry, Ruan. That is...
I think that's for all of us.
Chris, can you market execute and then drag TP and stop loss for trades on? Yes, bro, you can do it. That's on. That is on MT5, not an MT4, eh, Wayne? Please just make sure you are on MT5. MT4. If you're gonna try and do that on MT4, it is gonna be tough for you. It is gonna be tough. It is gonna be tough. Q is a legit scammer, yes. He's aggressive approach. So the only reason why Andrew NFX is aggressive is that he's got a system where he basically you can go and search it. Is that he hedges all of his challenges. So let's say this is his challenge account. Let's call it C1, and then he's got a. I've talked about this multiple times. If you guys were taking, let's call it L1, live account 1. So I've told you guys you can basically hedge your challenges. So on the challenge account, let's say the challenge account is costing you $100. Okay. Then what you do is you go and you open up $100 just for safety. Or just for margin, but you don't even have to with Volt Markets. You get the credit. So you open up $100 account. This is what it costs you for the challenge. So then you work out your lot sizes in proportion to what this account size is. So that, for instance, when you blow your challenge account, when the challenge account is blown, you've taken the opposite trades on your live account. So you have technically doubled this account. So you losing that challenge, you made the money back on your live account. So keeping it market neutral for you. So then all you do is you go and buy another challenge and you go again. But here's the thing though. it could cost you 3 times the cost if you pass phase 1 and phase 2. But there is a way that's what Andrew NFX does. That's why he's very aggressive, because he's hedging his challenge accounts with live accounts. And I've got an inside tip, or not an inside tip, somebody inside told me that's why he's banned from all of these prop firms, because he's doing weird hedging shit. And then he would act all cute on Twitter. Oh, I'm the best trader and guys are banning me because I'm the best. No, you fucking idiot. You are banned because you are doing weird shit. Andrew NFX. Sorry, Chad, that's how many F-bombs? That's 3, Keeks.
My boy is going all out.
Sorry, Chad, I apologize, man. 3 F-bombs. Is it 3, Chad? We need to get the F-bomb counter on here.
F-bomb counter.
But yeah, all things Forex trading, that's something you guys can look into. We can maybe test it a little bit. But yeah, Andrew NFX is just a weird guy. Andrew NFX is like Mark Zuckerberg when he walked out with Volkanovski. And he didn't. Did you see that, Keeks?
Yeah.
And he didn't know, like, do I greet, do I high five? It's just like vibes, and then started doing like a little dance, and Volkanovski is about to defend his world title. Chad, let me just show you guys. Otherwise, you're not gonna get it. Mark Zuckerberg walk out with Volkanovski. With Volk. Yeah, this bro is so weird. Mark Zuckerberg is definitely an alien, my bro. 100%. What do you rate, Keeks? Alien.
Yeah.
Chad, just to give you some context. Alright, I hope we don't get copyrighted for this. Let me just put the music off. Okay, here comes Volk. For those of you who don't know, Mark Zuckerberg is into MMA as well. So he's trained with Israel and with Volk in Australia. Where's Mark? There. Wait. Wait, where was it? Okay, Volk is still there. Volk is still halfway getting undressed, and Zach is like, okay, where do I stand? It's like, Zach, you just stand here at the back. Okay. Wait, are you gonna see it now? It's like, okay, what do I do? Hey, I'm here for the vibes. I'm just vibing. Should I do anything? Should I hold that? No. Okay. Shit, do we hug again? Okay, damn, bro. Let's go in for it again. Damn, I'm just chilling here, bobbing my head. I'm just that weird, nerdy guy. But I'm here all for it. I'm here for the vibes. I'm still here at the back. What am I doing here? I'm a billionaire, and I've got this little tuxedo on UFC. Alright, I could actually buy this stadium. Why am I not owning this stadium? Dude, Zach is seriously doing side quests now, bro. He's accomplished the main quest. He's now doing these little pub quests on the side. Alright, bro. Let me just see the chat here. Keys, have you been working through the chat?
No.
Oh, flip. Forex Master Kinners. It's called DJ Coach Mods. Yes. Jean Lee, my psychology would be effed if I had to do that. You are almost swearing more than an Irish. No, man. Dave, don't lie. That's 3. It's 3. Bro, that was the most awkward thing I've ever seen in my life. / that was terrible, bro. I actually felt bad for the guy. Do you guys use trade copiers, and what are your thoughts on them? I don't use them. Keeks, I also
No.
don't think Keeks uses them, no. DXY has been bullish since the New York session yesterday. It has. And if you actually go back to yesterday's analysis on the daily, I spoke about it, and I said, even though we are bearish on the week, I said we held this 104.64 level, and I said while we hold above it, we can go to come and retest this 105.20 level. So, yeah, well, we spoke about both scenarios yesterday. Go and watch the analysis. Yeah, not gonna blow my own horn, but we gave you guys the potential there. Weird session though. DXY only bottomed out round about 3:45 yesterday, and then it started running to the upside. So interesting. Okay, Keeks, you haven't done anything yet though.
We're waiting, bro. You gotta be patient, and you get that perfect setup.
Okay. I'm all for that. Bro, what? That's what you call a non-playable. Yeah, that man went full NPC. One of the most F-bomb pays Friday's lunch. Yeah, no, I don't want to use that word. It's horrific, but sometimes it's needed just to bring the point across. You're not going to tell David Goggins he can't use the F word. He will tell you to go F yourself. Good morning, fam. That was funny. It looked uncomfortable. Yeah. Jano Tuporio nuked Volk. I think Volk is done, to be honest. He's past his best. That's me after smoking the Benjamin at a function. Just caught trying to forward the video you're playing on the shared screen, lol. Bro, I'm dead. That's a classic. I can actually buy the stadium. Yeah. Bro, I think that's what he's thinking. He's like, damn, bro, I'm like where's he now? 4th richest guy in the world. And I'm in this cheap ass sweater. Let me, Mark Zuckerberg, Chad. And now I need to sit behind the stadium. My net worth is almost 160 billion USD. Okay, let's check where my boy Zuck is. That guy's number 4, y'all. My boy Zuck. I'm the 4th richest dude in the world. What are you boys talking about? I'm just ready to knock some people out here. Alright, Chad, 2310. We've got the break. Let's see if we can get a nice little retest to fail there and a re-break, and then we're going to go short, baby. Keeks, are you happy with that? You missed your zone. You're waiting for your retest.
The retest would be ideal, bro.
Okay. Alrighty, Chad. That Volk, yeah, I love Volk. Thanks for the advice on how to save the 7. I'll keep you. Yeah, Fiso, take it easy, my brother. Put away any timelines. Just focus on your next trade. Forget that you're 7% down. Lower your risk, and all you do is you look ahead. Here's my thing, Fiso. You look ahead, and all you're focusing on is where is my next best trade. And then you take it step by step. And then after 5-10 trades, you're like, damn, I'm only down 5% now. So, small steps. Okay, gold has been bearish since 7:30. I was holding it from that point. Rory Sung, legend. This is for Rory Sung that's been holding gold shorts since 7:30. Rory, absolute legend. Thank you so much for joining us here this morning. Chad, let's just give a W in the chat for Rory Sung Toma. W in the chats for Rory. Absolute legend. Thank you so much. What happened to that Angelo that was on the stream or podcast? He actually retired, Donnie. He got a 4 billion rand payout from Vault Funder. And yeah, Vault Funders now currently in talks with the IMF, International Monetary Fund, just to try and rescue the business. No, I'm kidding. I don't know where Angelo is. I haven't seen him. Yeah, Keeks, you haven't chatted to Angelo.
No. Those Aikido boys.
Lottering's got a question there for you, Keeks.
I'll answer
No,
now.
I haven't shorted, Daniel. I haven't entered, so I haven't shorted yet. So
Lottery, what time frames do you guys use? The different candle shapes to enter, for example, morning star candle. Well, we use different time frames for our analysis, but not necessarily candle like that morning star, for example. If anything, the only one we really take into consideration is either engulfing, doji, or that's even the only ones that really come to mind. But yeah, for myself personally, I'd say those type of candles, I'm mainly looking on the 15 and the 4 hour, and maybe a daily.
Chad, here we go. DXY. Oh my, Chad. Keeks, DXY making its move now.
Justice. Also, Chad, I don't know if our boys, but Mondre, who's also been one of the Chad for a long time. I said your birthday today, brother. So happy birthday, my man.
Chad Mondre Barnard, the hurdles guy.
Yeah.
Oh, my boy Mondre, this one is just for you. It's a little symphony I composed one night late after sipping on Coke Light and actually preparing the kids' bottles. It just came to me. It is beautiful, and I'm going to play it for you now. Very short, very sweet, very dynamic and impactful. There you go. Mondre, that one is for you, my brother. Happy birthday. Probably doing some of those 7,100 Rand Zoom calls. Okay, I'm not part of that. You guys want to get me into trouble. I'm just going to stay in my lane. Yeah, guys, some of the guys in the chat have made 16 million Rand in one day. The guys in the chat are absolute monsters, killers of the market. Absolute killers.
We're not the same. We are not the same, Chad.
No, Chad. 16 mil in one day.
That's penny change for us.
Standing on plus 5% because of bullish Franscha Bietre. Chad, Franscha Bietre, let's just give him a big W there for the DXY and for Franscha. Franscha, you legend. Absolute monster, you legend. Chad, I'm just waiting 2310 DXY breakout now. If we can get that retest here, that is most probably when we'll get the pullback on gold. If we don't get the pullback, I am more than happy to just look at price drive. I wouldn't have entered on anything here. Keegan wouldn't have entered on it. And if it moves without us, it moves without us. Very simple. We're just going to wait here. You guys saw it last week. Keeks, was it last week? You waited almost 3 hours and 15 minutes and his trade played out in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I was still bleak about it because I was 2 break evens and we were sweating and we were managing trades. We put in a body of work. And then this young gun comes right at the end of the session. All right, Chad, I'm shorting gold. Yeah, boom, break even, boom, TP. See you 3 p.m. No.
Maybe we get another one of those now, Chad.
That was filthy. Bro, I was honestly a little bit... I was hurt, dude. I was hurt. Because I was putting in work, dude. Like, the amount of sweat my body produced. Managing 2 trades in one session. Where's Etty in the chat? I haven't seen Etty today.
Etty is Michaela.
I know, but I haven't seen him.
My boys, he's going through some things, guys. Some changes.
Luke Green. gold trade from 23.19 past profit target on my Vault Fund. A P2 this morning. Luke Green, baby. The question is, why is Asia and London buying dollar? I don't know. They are obviously seeing something that we're not seeing. It would just make sense for me that the dollar is going to strengthen looking at Asia. So we've got a little bit of a risk-off tone. So you're going to see some safe haven flows from the dollar, and I think you might see Nasdaq maybe slowing down a little bit here. But anyways, Chad, look at her run. Look at her run. No entry for me. I don't even think there's an entry for Keegs.
Unfortunately, there's not.
And you know, Slash, I asked him a few. Wait, Slash him, my bro, Vinci character. Michaela, you're not alright, brother. Bro, Chris is cuck funny. And you know, Slash, I asked him a few months ago, does his sarcasm come naturally or not? There we go. Gold. Oh, my sack.
Just as bro.
Sack. Just an absolute bad day to be a dollar bear.
That thing's hurting some people.
Ooh.
I've always said it, guys, and I always stick to that. Gold. Gold's either going to make you a lot of money or it's going to cost you a lot of money.
Yeah.
There's no in between with gold.
Chad, and you know what the funny thing is? Go back in the session and I said 23.15. What did I say? Clip it, put it on Instagram, whatever. Say it sells below you. Never got the entry there, Chad, and that is fine. That is completely fine. You don't have to feel sensitive or hurt. So
Yo. Chris, we're having a sesh there tonight, brother.
are we having a session? Totes.
Yeah, my bro.
Totes my goats.
I just need to freaking remember the characters.
No, but the thing is,
Like last time I played that was, I was 14, 15. So was that 2013? Yeah, 2013, 2014.
but here's the thing, though. On a new profile like yours, they'll limit you to the characters that's user friendly for newer guys. So you can only select from a small pool of heroes.
No, but keep in mind, I have played it. So in my Steam history, I do have hours in the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I told you I used to play it, bro. So.
Okay.
Bro, I was heavy into my gaming. I think you'll be surprised. Like, I'm not like I'm also cuck at that. Like, I'm quite decent. I must say, like, when me and my what's his name? Pudge. Is he still in there?
So, no, bro, they added heroes. They never took heroes away.
Okay.
They never took heroes away.
Oh, bro, I'm ready for this.
I think Jason, being a sweaty tryhard, he'll do well. He'll go and watch
if JW's on the chat now, bro, he's most likely playing now. Because I know he only trades in New York.
Bro, Jason is that sweaty guy you want on the team. That
Yeah.
tryhard, that guy that's gonna. Yeah, bro. Anyways, Chad, who plays Dota 2? Yeah, maybe we start a clan. Yeah, we. What did you play? Like off lane, safe lane, support?
Okay, bro. Now when you talk that, then I have no clue.
Okay. So we've got some. Chad, serious question. Dota 2, we need players. Dota 2 players. I'm happy to play safe lane or off lane. I'm not a great support. If we can get a very good mid laner, where I do 3 and Booty van us. Mid solo. Mid is always solo Wayne. I can see Wayne is a guy that tries to be sweaty.
I'll clutch up, bro.
Mid or AFK? Okay, Chad, listen here. Serious note. Please drop me a message on Insta. I'm serious now. I'm looking for Dota 2 players to play ranked with us so we can just knock some sweaty boys out of this game. No, Joe's never responded. He said yes and then he never came back. Have you guys gone through DAX? No. I think it's doing the fair value gap 229 before pulling up. Could be. The only thing is the dollar is ramping here. So I don't know where the fair value gap on the dollar is there. Chad, please get in touch with me on Instagram and say, hey Chris, I play. Don't come with hi Chris and then wait for a reply. Be straight to the point. Hey Chris, I'm a Dota player. You said you want players on stream. I play mid, I play off lane, I play safe lane. You can even just say position 1 to 5, whatever position you play. So obviously position 1 being your mid laner core, your 2 also being either your safe lane or your mid. Your 3 is usually your off lane. It's like a semi carry / tank, whatever. Then your 4 is your support, and then your 5 is your hard support. That you just ward and you support, my dude.
For me, the worst though, bro, is Call of Duty. Like, there was a stage, one of the New York stations, you're like, yo guys, you want to come jam ranked with us? Yeah, jam ranked. And again, guys, ranked is like, that's where the sweats are at.
Sweats.
And no, bro, I promise you, Jason, I was talking about this the other night. I'll play Warzone, we can laugh at that.
Yeah.
But if I play ranked and you are costing me, bro, I'm going to fluke you and yes, I'm going to tear you to pieces. But now these oaks will be like, nah, bro, I'm solid. Like, we can do this. I jam every day.
I'm good.
Then they get in and they'll be like, oh, yeah, so what map's this? Like, what are we going to do now? And
I don't know.
So what's the point of this game mode? And I'm like, boy. I'm like, I'm going to shoot someone. I might as well play it with my girlfriend. Like, what is going on here?
No, the thing is ranked on Dota. If you play solo, bro, it is trauma. It is trauma when you play solo. Some games you're gonna have a phenomenal team where the guys you don't even have to communicate. The guys initiate well, everything works well, and then you have those games where nobody is working together because it's still a team game. Yeah, Chad, we are looking ideally for a hard support. Keegan looks like he can play like off lane.
I was gonna say if I'm thinking what off lane means, I think that's what I used to like play.
Keek, so look at my screen here. I'm gonna show you the lanes. So let's say you are playing from Radiant side, the bottom.
Which side's Radiant, left or right?
Bottom.
Okay.
So you're playing from the bottom. So your safe lane. That is your longer lane. That's where you've got some of the camps here close by to you. So your safe lane is at the bottom. Obviously your mid lane is your mid lane, and then your off lane is the shorter lane. This one is more, I want to say, offensive because you're playing a lot more on the enemy's tower. So
I like that one. That aggressive approach.
So this one you're playing against the other team's safe lane. So you're trying to bully their farm or whatever.
Okay, well yeah, that's what I like to do.
And then your safe lane, obviously you're just trying to farm. You're just trying to build up your GPM. And then obviously your mid lane is a solo lane, and then obviously now and again you're gonna call for a gank, or you are actually gonna rotate, say, to the off lane. Let's say there's a ruin, let's maybe say inverse ruin or a DD ruin or whatever, then you'll rotate for a gank, or you'll rotate. You wouldn't necessarily rotate all the way down to the safe lane, just purely due to the time it takes, so you'll rather go to the off lane. And yeah, that's...
okay, no, I like that aggressive approach, bro. I like being in the face. Like, I'm the guy that's going to irritate the shit out of that enemy team.
Yeah, so you can then play like the off lane. Obviously, a nice strong carry. Maybe something like a Bristol back or a Centaur.
Yeah, that's a Chad.
What price can we buy? Who's looking to buy gold?
Sure. That's a dangerous game.
Buying gold. As I mentioned, Chad, this is the 9 to 5 pattern on gold on the 4 hour. I spoke about this pattern. Go to the start of the stream. I said this is a very ugly pattern where it takes out the highs, it takes out the lows, and then nobody knows actually what gold wants to do. And then gold just turns into basically a wife that has menopause, that's not really happily married, and things just really go downhill from here. You thought she was happy, then she wasn't happy, and then things are just a mess, Chad. So yeah, that is the pattern here, and yeah, I don't know what to tell you, Chad. It is a messy pattern here on gold. Messy. My alias on Dota is Baby Night. Okay. Sweaty Wayne, Baby Night. EJ, good pair. Fluidity FX, to be honest, I'm just staying away from the yen pairs for a little bit. After last week, we spoke about it at the start of the week. This was almost 1,000 pip candle on the weekly, 900 pips, 800. So I'm just letting it simmer for maybe this week and next week. So I'm not jumping into anything on the yen pairs. What now?
Oh boy. We're just talking about, I was like, what's Javin? Because somehow Jav's always in the opposite of what we're doing.
Yeah.
So he's like, no, he does agree with us. And then I'm just like, yeah, Mo. So Mo's just like, yeah, he obviously wants to like buy gold. So he's just like, DXY must chill the fuck out.
Did Mo say that?
Yeah.
I get it on your screen. I'm just going to peek quick. Chat, I'll see you guys now. 2305, I think this is also a level for kicks. We need that dollar retest to come and retest that zone. No rush here, Chad. It's still early in the session.
Just remember, Jay, we said this morning, if DXY was going to go bullish, it had to hold this R1. And it's done that perfectly. Now it's broken above that resistance area. DXY can run now. Like for me, now, DXY is bullish. It's done what it needed to do this morning. If you look at gold's literally perfect. You're going to see it, guys. So gold, trade up to the EQ, massive rejection. Nasdaq, traded up to the EQ, rejection. US30, traded up to the EQ, rejection. So, yeah, very, very interesting day so far. But gold, I think we're just going to have to see what we can get. But I think, if you, what I said to you guys this earlier is, with everything, if you look at NAS, USD, gold, all of them, if you're on the right side of DXY today, you were going to make money. If you're on the wrong side, I think you're in trouble. I don't know why, guys, this chair feels so short. Is it like down? I almost feel like I'm like sitting on the floor with it. That feels better. California girl. Ooh, who's California girl? What's going on here now? It's just like person that was giving cucking in yesterday. California Friday. Why everyone's so emotional? I only started the stream 5 minutes ago. What happened here, guys? Yeah, so California, I don't know if they don't even answer you, but very, very simple. It's very easy to always get a bias, but what keeps us safe and keeps us profitable is we've got entry criteria. So you can obviously say what direction it's going to go, but if your entry criteria didn't meet and you couldn't get a reason or why one of your rules to enter the trade, you don't enter. Then it just runs without you. Otherwise, I could wake up in the morning and just go, so gold's bearish and enter a sell position. And hopefully, and that's what a lot of guys will say they do, because then they trade in with 1,000 pip stop loss. And then we're like, gold killed. Where in theory, you only made like 0.03% on the day because of how big your stop loss was. So, yeah, it just comes down to how you approach it, I guess. For us, it's just rules. Keys, I screen grabbed your daily routine you post on IG, going to start trying it from Monday. Hey, brother, let me know how it goes. Obviously, I don't think everyone has the same as me. Purely that's just because mine's very, very set out and I'm quite busy. But I think it is a good way for anyone. Have a program, have a routine, and you'll see things start coming together. If you've watched any of the pods, I always talk about the healthy body, healthy mind. So everything comes together in the long run. So hopefully it works for you, brother. Girls, let's keep it nice and clean, babes. Let's not get into a bitch fight. Hey, I can't find Dota on Xbox. Liesel, it's not on Xbox, it's only PC. Dota's only a PC game. So unfortunately, we're gonna miss you on that side. Yeah, / only PC. And young plays. But as I say, guys, we are going to be doing some change up to the Discord. I'm still going to have a meeting with Akko. I actually was meant over the weekend, and again, just so busy I couldn't get to it. But I will be having a meeting with Akko, and we're going to start implementing some changes very, very soon, just to grow the community. New viewer and subscriber, what time do you guys start the stream? Every day. Every day for us, my man, we start at 8:30, do analysis before we start when market opens at 9. Then the London we stream till about 12, hoppers 11, 12. And then New York we stream at 3 till hoppers 4. So yeah, New York a bit more short and sweet. Keeks, no official Vault Market Discord yet. No, I don't think there is. Don't think there is one. UK time. No, we South Africa. I don't know what that would be UK time. I think you guys are 2 hours behind us, if I'm correct. Or 2 hours ahead of us. Yeah, 2 hours. Don't just buy or sell, sir. Donnie doesn't just work like that. You don't just buy or sell. Thanks, no problem. There we go. So gold reacting a bit there at that S1. Diver was joking. No, chill. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you were joking or not, but yeah. DXY holding above there. There's happening. Obviously, don't care about the yen pairs. EU, Asia lows, GU. It's a aggressive pullback play, bro. You can go for vibes.
A little aggressive pullback play. Chad, who's ready for aggressive pullback play? Here's the thing, though. Just hear my theory. We created all of this movement down straight. No retrace. Look at that. Straight down.
Yeah.
23.10 easy. Because we are waiting for some type of a retrace. Okay, but then again, this looks eerily similar to last week, Thursday. No. Tuesday and Thursday.
That's it, bro. If
yeah, look, yeah.
let's just say markets had their pullback yesterday and Monday, and today is the true action now from Wednesday to Friday, and this thing's just gonna go one way.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Chad, yes, last week, Thursday. And then it was the Tuesday as well. Yeah, you can see. So if you tried buying it, yeah, it gave you a little something. Felt cute. Might blow my account later. But anyways, yeah. So let's see. Did I miss anything in the chat, Keeks? What's happened here? Any questions? Anyone hating as of yet?
Nah, nothing major.
Donny Pretorius. Young Donny. Hi, James. Can someone please explain to me what EQ? Did he explain that? I feel like Keeks. Here's my thing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
These are the type of reels that you need to do, and we need to put them into Nightbot so that if somebody asks, you just do it. You don't even do it for the views, just to save your soul.
Yeah.
What is the EQ? And then we can say, for instance, exclamation mark EQ, and then Nightbot will basically send them the link.
Yeah.
So, Chad, we'll work on that. We're gonna try and automate a lot of things. Yeah, EQ, equilibrium. Felt cute, might blow my Some of you have been feeling cute for years, Chad. We need to talk about that. Some of you have been feeling way too cute for years. Feeling cute. Might not trade my plan here and just absolutely destroy my equity curve. Traffic to the left, so clean down through. It's hella risky. Oh, Wayne. No, I'm kidding. I'm just looking. For me, the only thing is, I don't know how Keeks feels about it. Keeks, when I see a clean move like this, I'm expecting at some stage it's going to want to do some type of correction.
No, I get you, bro.
But also, sometimes it just goes.
But that's my thing. If this is a move that is going to be a big, one-way move, you're going to be that guy trying to always catch that pullback, and it's just going to keep. Like, it gives you one bullish candle, and then guys want to buy. Because that's the thing, now they'll be like, oh, we hit the S1, bullish candle, we held it, I'm buying. And then clap. Then you're going to hit the next one, S2. Okay, we hit the S2. I'll check two turnarounds. That's a reversal pattern. Buy. Clapped.
Fuck.
That's that thing, bro. Just comes on the screen. Wasted.
All right, Chad. Here's the thing, though. What do I say about if we've taken Asia highs and we've taken Asia lows and you haven't taken a trade? You guys know what it's technically going to be a range day. Unless we stay below this S1, Chad. Unless we stay below this S1. But other than that, let's just wait here, Chad. We are giving you guys good conversation here. As Mo would say, guys, this really sounds like radio. I sometimes don't want to do my work in the office and I just listen to you guys. And Mo, if you are listening, it's very concerning that we are busy with the rebrand, and every time I walk past your PC, I see a chart and I don't see Figma or any of the other creative software.
Mo's gonna be there now, like, damn you, Chris.
Please tell Mo to lock it in. If I see one more chart on the screen, I'm gonna pass out.
Lock it into what, his work or to the chart?
No chart. He should never fucking be locked into a chart. He should be locked into Figma.
Damn you, Chris.
and here's the thing, Chad. Mo told me this morning and yesterday, he's like, Chris, I'm trading only on the 4 hour now, so I can do my work. Mo, you entered gold on the 4 hour. This candle closes in 37 minutes. Come back in 37 minutes. Leave it. You taking a trade on the 4 hour and then looking at the 5 minute is unproductive. It's 20 past 10. I don't think you've done, and you can be honest with me now, Mo. You can be honest. Have you done some work here this morning? Be honest with me. Remember, God is watching you. God is watching you. Be honest. Gold is going down to balance the range. Yes, that is what gold is doing. My only thing is, turtle trader, how do I get into the balancing? I want to balance with gold and bring my equity up as gold goes down. I'm done with gold buys under 23.35. Need time to recover from the uppercuts. Hey, Sean. Monday I got jabbed. Tuesday, absolutely wrecked. Where is... Bro, I've looked at 47 CVs this morning. Mo, come on, my brother. Lock
But
it in.
how many of those CVs have we locked in, though?
Yeah, where's Kate? Kate? Have we any interviews yet? Yeah. Okay. Are you good? Okay. Chad, I just want to get the Notion on your...
Notion.
Keeks, are you also going to start? Notion is very easy, bro. Like, we have no excuse. You must let Mo help you with your Notion. We honestly have no excuse. Do not journal. Alright, Chad.
Is that what we're going to now, bro?
Notion. Chad, interesting enough, while we wait here for gold, absolutely locked in for greatness here today. I hope you guys as well. Interesting thing here on Notion that I picked up from the journal yesterday. Remember we talked about gold trending during a certain period of London and then reversing here around about 11, 12. And if you look at the losses, these two were losses. They were taken very close to 10 o'clock. So there's about a 50-minute variation there. Both were reversal trades, and then the break-even trade was a continuation trade around about 11. And weirdly enough, think about this, 11:03. So we said round about 12 o'clock the market starts to reverse. So here we were too early for the reversal, and here we were too late for the continuation. Think about that. That's where this is where the analysis or the journal is really going to help for the in-depth look into the trade. So that's going to be beautiful to really dissect that data on a deeper level. And I'm even thinking, I'm even happy to do it on a Saturday maybe. If I chat to my boss, that is my wife, if she'll give me an hour or two on a Saturday, I'm more than happy to do almost like a review session where we can dive a little bit into the stats of the week, because then we can start to implement some of the changes, maybe start tweaking that trading plan, adding to the trading plan, because remember I said the trading is an ever evolving art form, where you cannot become stagnant in something that you've been comfortable with doing. You need to be very open to correlations, open to things happening at certain times of the day. And sometimes there's little things you can pick up that's going to give you that edge in the market. $47 CVs, Chad. Yo, Chad, we're looking for let me maybe not add more CVs. No. Yeah. Let's not. Shortlisted 5. Okay. Chris, you keen for a buy if it closes back in Asia range? Wayne, what I'm looking at now is this S1. If we cannot hold above this S1, I think it is chalked for gold, to be honest. Because look at it yesterday. I think it was yesterday or Monday. Remember, I bought it here. I bought it there on that little pullback after that engulfing candle. Look what happened on Monday. It rejected that R1, and then only later in the session did it break through. So you could get something similar here, just mirrored. Look here, we first pulled back to Asia, to the Asia high. Not Asia highs. Yeah, we almost came back to the Asia highs. So think of what happened here. That was a bullish trend. Now we are in a bearish trend. So think of that as that we can maybe pull back closer to that 200 EMA. But yeah, if we cannot get, Chad. Keeks, you wouldn't look at, I know, but your levels are a little bit lower. Okay.
On gold. Yeah, it's a bit lower.
Chad, I'm just looking for my entry criteria. So if you go onto the Discord, which is absolutely free, we don't punt paid stuff here. I'm just looking for entry criteria. So I'm either looking for this continuation pattern where we break, we retest the key level and then we break, or break below, retest and all.
Scheduling the interview for tomorrow is 10 o'clock. We do 10 o'clock. Yeah, or you want to do it later?
I want to be in it. I want to do it like from 12.
Okay, so you want like.
I want to be in it.
Okay, sure. Okay, this is 12 then. Yeah.
Try and bring them in a string, like for like 2 hours. We bang out all of them.
We're only going to do one tomorrow. There's only one guy that's qualified. The rest have a trick. And I'll work in at.
The short list. No, but
So we have a
you
short
said
list of 5. Okay. Start by scheduling this, we'll sort the rest out.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
I also heard 5.
I also had 5 and I was like, 1 and okay. Anyways, chat, so that's all I'm waiting for. My only thing always with taking a continuation trade below a key level like this is at any stage, can we be the liquidity selling low? And then that candle's like, all right, boys, are you ready? Are you ready? And you're like, no, I'm not ready. And it's like there, toe in your ear, a big toe that's got a lot of hair on it. And it's a little bit crusty, like the guy does ultra marathons, like ugly, Chad. And then you get a big old candle like this, and then you start to question a lot of things. Like, why did my parents throw me away as a kid? And this is not maybe the right time to think about that, but then you oh, Chad, this brain of mine, to think it's a sad thing to think that this brain one day has to die and go into the ground. I'm liking Doji on 30 minute with 5 minute closure in Asia for buys. Wayne, I can see you are the type of guy that I don't want to be out with late at night, because we are not going to be home in time. You're the guy that's going to say one more round, and trouble. So, Keeks, just remember Wayne could see her. We can do like lunches with him, but not like late. Like we can do a lunch like 12, 1 o'clock. But we can't go out for drinks after 7 with Wayne. Wayne could see her.
Okay.
That's Wayne,
I remember, yeah.
Let's just range Wayne to make sure we always know. Wayne, you are ranged, my brother. Because Wayne has been here, hey, Keeks? Wayne has been a decent guy. Wayne,
Yeah.
welcome to the Range Club. With great power comes great responsibility. Gold is going to be a buy for a long time. Oh shit! It's going to continue the higher time frame. You guys are swing traders as well. Okay. Forex Masterkinders, thank you so much.
Wasn't yesterday he telling us it was a sell?
It was, yeah. So he's telling us it is a buy for a long time. Okay. Chris, what are usually the key levels? It is just $5 levels. These are the levels where the algo operates in. So yeah. That big old hairy toe, bro. You don't want it. And those hairs on the toe are almost like pubic hairs, my bro. It is hard and it's, bro, you don't want it. Chris has a serious dog, so Chris Vader. Buys off from 20. I would say so, yeah. I would look at buys 2300 just purely because on the daily, we've talked about it. The daily, that is a key level for me. So if we are going to bounce, that I would feel safe taking it there. And if I get stopped, I wouldn't be crying. Maybe a little bit when I walk to my car later in the afternoon. I'll cry a little bit before I start it. And yeah, by the time I'm home, I'm done crying. But other than that, I'm just looking for this S1. Okay, there you go. That is called the big toe candle. You will always remember it now. You trying to potentially selling it here, and the big toe candle came along and just destroyed your dreams. I just joined our C manifestation. Hey, Dylan. Dill. No, it's a pleasure, Wayne. Thank you so much for joining, my brother. Thank you for always having a good attitude. And thank you to all of you guys that always come on here and really have a good attitude, that really make this experience for us enjoyable. We really want to thank all of you guys. That's why we do it. There's maybe the 0.01% that sometimes come on here, and but for the most part, you guys are absolute legends. Keeks, okay, now we need to maybe talk about the potential little pullback play here. What are we? No, okay, I'm not. Okay, let's stick with the trend.
This is the thing, bro. I'm not saying you're wrong. DXY.
No, I want to get myself into trouble. This is like that boys' night. You want trouble. I want issues. I want a lot of issues. No, let's. What is DXY doing? Chat.
Still above that zone for me. So it hasn't broken underneath yet.
Yeah. No, forget it. Even if it pulls back, I'm not going to do it. Are you looking for compounds?
Bro, I'm just looking at this. Like, sometimes it's crazy. Like, hold on. I'm going to show you this first one. Like, when you go from, like, always when you do something, we go cheapest to most.
Yeah.
When you go most expensive, bro, some of these houses, holy crap.
MP.
Yeah. Bro.
But it's not worth it, though.
What? Like, this is insane. But I think you're paying for the property and exclusivity.
Yeah.
It's not that the house is worth it. Like, a house like this price in Cape Town and Joburg is a whole different vibe.
Yeah.
But PE, what you're paying for is not the price of that. I mean, like, that is insane, but yeah.
No, not 40 ball. Where's this? Is this a wedding venue?
No, it's a house, bro. Colleen Glen.
Oh, Colleen Glen.
But it's like a little village. You've got, like, there you got your stables. You've got, like, a whole swimming area.
40 ball, no.
Hey, like, that is crazy, bro. Like, yes.
That looks tough.
So a friend of mine lived there.
No, I don't believe a friend of you lived there.
They did. I can't say.
Okay, because I was the engineer on that property. That was Brett. Alec.
year, 2 years, but it's the first time now it's under offer.
Yeah, no, he wouldn't. Oh, and weirdly enough, Chad, I don't want to disclose. Keegan is looking at a property here. Weirdly enough, Keegs, the guy that's buying that property bought Adrian's house as well.
Okay.
And he's buying that, and then he's trying to buy that quadrant because he wants to put up a hotel there.
Oh.
So he's actually gonna break all of. Yeah.
Bro, that's so sad. Like, those are beautiful houses. This house as well. It's literally across the field. I don't know if you've seen this one. This one. It's across the field. Where's the front? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Bro, so also I know
That
the people
is
that live in this
mad.
one. Like,
That is mad.
this house is insane. They are now the people that live here,
Yo.
most down to earth people you'll ever meet
Really?
in your life.
What? Look at that bike there, bro.
Like,
That is levels.
Yeah, they've got a Porsche as well. They're the ones that have the GT3. Where is it? Yeah, I think it's in one of the photos. There,
Damn.
there's the GT3.
Oh, like an outside garage.
Yeah.
Holy.
And then his daily is that Nada Grey RS6 that's in town.
Oh, I've
That's
seen it. I've
That's
seen it.
this, yeah.
Sure,
And then
bro.
there's another more bikes in the back. So this is actually one of the KTM race bikes. He
What
bought
does
from
it do
KTM.
for? What does it do for a living?
I'm actually not sure what he does. But they're also
Alright.
very international people. So they're based in South Africa, but their work is international but
All
insane
right,
house.
Chad. Here we go. Here we go. Keeks. Interesting, Chad. Look at this. Remember, I'm trying to look a little bit back in the past. So, look here. We overshot the level. And you could have thought, oh, damn, we are holding this level to go continue. Are we getting maybe the same thing here where it looks like we are going to continue and then we're actually going to wreck the guys? I don't know. Let's look at it. Keeks, what are we doing? Chat to me, brother. I want to know. The chat wants to know what are we doing here.
Bro, the thing is, DXY is rejecting. For me, the higher time frames haven't given a rejection. The higher time frames, they actually broke the zone. So for me, it's like
We're still bullish dollar. Yeah.
like dollar
I
on the
agree.
4-hour dollar broke above it. Not like it broke above.
I agree, Chad. There's those two levels there. Patience. I've got a feeling patience is going to pay here today. I know it sounds cliche. Oh, patience pays. Patience. Chad. Up until one day, a dude knocks on your front door and it's like, hey, my name is Patience. And he really pays you. And then you're like, shit, Chris said it. Patience pays. But up until that day, you might think Chris is talking a lot of nonsense. At least Chris and Keeks aren't our old high school teachers. Hey, bro, what happened to the old high school teachers? If you're sad, order your favorite meal. I can't because then I'm boycotting the place. Go why? We actually got a NutriBullet into the office just to not buy Kauai anymore. Keegan Fransha het gesê daai property het baie geheime.
Which property? You didn't see them.
I think he knows which property.
But
Matthew Kopke sells from 23.12. Yeah, Matthew, I would love. Here's my thing, Matt. I was looking for sales if you were here from the start. I was looking for sales from here. Never got that retest. Just grinded lower. Now we're at the session low. But the interesting thing is DXY is at the retest zone. There's the retest zone we talked about. My thing is now, how do we get involved here? That's my only question.
But my thing is, if you notice it again, like we were saying, that DXY, even on your zone, tested it, pulled back, and closed back above Asia highs.
Correct.
Like,
Correct.
bro, something just tells me, like, this is going to be that fake out, as we were saying. Like, guys, like, we were saying, oh, that's a bullish confirmation, entry,
I'm
buying.
Clap.
Like, think there, that
Clap.
one there, if you enter down that candle closure,
Clap.
closed above your high, you would have entered, and straight draw down.
Yeah, Chad. Gold barely ever gets to a R1 or R2. Okay, wait, but I can't say barely because I only have 3. Let me just check here, Chad. I'm trying to create a thesis here for myself that makes a lot of sense. Let's check the last 2 weeks. How many times? Okay, Chad, real quick, keep track for me, and then afterwards you'll just send it to me. So in the last 10 trading sessions, every time gold, okay, so the first time gold bounced off the daily S1, so that's one bounce off extended. Second time bounced as well, maybe flunked a little bit there, but bounced. R1, we gave some rejection, overshot, but then came down a little bit as well. Yeah, didn't really give a major bounce, ranged a little bit around it. Oh no, sorry, there's the S1, continued lower. This was on a Tuesday, pre-market though, pre-market, keep that in mind. Little bit of a rejection here on Monday to 22.11. Interesting, Chad. Look at this. Look at this. Gold R1. This was on Friday. Overshot and then rejected from that daily R1. Yeah, the R1 as well. Overshot, rejected. So there is some power in the R1 and the S1. Don't throw it away. There you go. There you go. The last 10 sessions. So we cannot, Keeks, we cannot throw away the idea for a bounce here. Eh? We can't do that. We cannot do that, Keegan Van Dijk, my brethren. But
I don't know, bro. My gut tells me stay out.
Yeah, no, I'm also.
Like, even though, again, as I said, like, just that using it as an extra thing, DXY holding that zone. Still looking bearish, but the fact it rejected turned it on. The 50-minute, it rejected it hard. You go look at NAS US30 on the previous 15, they got nuked on their pullback. And then they got annihilated. NAS and US30. Like, I don't know, bro.
Okay, there's that Asia low.
For me, it needs, as I said, it needs to break that R1. If DXY gets in the Asia range and breaks under that R1, I'll say DXY failed. Until then, I think DXY can just carry on.
Chad, we mentioned this. I didn't take it. I just mentioned this looking very similar to this. If you were late to the party, we are referring to Monday, the 6th of May. We were referring to this, not a change of direction or trend, but just a little pullback round about 10 o'clock on Monday. And I said, are we going to maybe see something similar here at the daily S1? So Chad, these pivot levels, they are not just for vibes. I know some of you think these S1 levels are purely for vibes and for the views. No, there's actually some value in them. But as Keegan also said, I don't trust it. I'm rather waiting for a pullback to 23.10 or even to that daily flip zone. But let's see. And if you didn't get into any buys earlier in the session, that is a win, because we told you guys earlier when we started, we said sells below 23.15. So if you were trying to buy all the way down and you got clapped, that is your own fault. That is just something you need to work on as a person. I think you should look less into the thing between Drake and Kendrick Lamar, because that is not adding any value to your life. You chatting to your friends, oh, did you see this track ain't gonna pay your bills, my brother or sister. Less this track, more on your own life track. So think about that. Sorry guys, I have to sometimes just bring in these type of conversations. because I see you guys all about them diss tracks. Keegan, do I know anything about the diss tracks?
No.
Exactly, Chad, because the diss tracks aren't gonna do anything for me. Knowing what happened with the diss track is absolutely irrelevant. All right, Chad, we are getting some life here in the market, some pullbacks happening here. Yeah, I was looking at them, but with previous 4 hour, but skeptical to take sells. Why though? The previous 4 hour was a beast. I check. Sorry, I thought this one closed already. Ooh, very interesting. Yeah, let's wait here, Chad. We're not gonna rush into anything here. We still have time. It is only 10 to 10. The London boys. Has anyone checked the weather for us in London? Let's just check the weather here. Chad, let's just see how my London bloke. 13. All right, it is looking a lot better here today. A high of 21. It's starting to warm up. That's why you'll see later into the session the volume is going to pick up because the guys' hands are getting a little bit warmer. They can click the buy and sell button. They're more nimble, more agile. Some of the guys ride the train to work. Some of them are on the buses. And by the time they get to their desks, their hands are frozen, Chad. If you've ever been in the Free State, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning, in the winter in Bloemfontein, you will know what cold is. If you have not been in the Free State during the winter, you don't honestly know what cold is. When the pets bowls, water bowls are frozen, then you know you are in a cold place. Guys, keep in mind yes, Danielle, next 4 minutes. No, I'm talking shit. Next 10 minutes, 4 hour closing. Do not let this or that track distract, even if it's a distract. Tsepo, sometimes in life it is the distractions that is causing us harm and the consequences. Distract can lead to a serious distract. Yes. Is that 40% code still active? You can try it. I think they've put it on a rolling basis. For some it works, for some it doesn't. Try it NFP, I don't know. Okay. Asia lows. Okay, Keeks, honest question. If we get back into the Asia range, would you then consider maybe potential buys just as a little pullback play?
There maybe, yeah.
Okay, I don't want to hinder your bias or anything, but I'm asking some questions.
From there, yeah.
Chadadonia. Let's look at some of the other pairs here. I don't know, Chad. I don't know when I'm going to go back to trading the majors, but I'm looking at this. This is a valid trade setup according to our rule book. But look at this. If we entered on the break there, and you can go onto the Discord link is in the description. We would have sat through almost 20-30 minutes just to move 10 pips onto you. Euro, just a mess, hasn't really moved that much. UJ, look at this, that's maybe a little tweet candle. We call these the little tweet candles. One tweet from the BOJ and it just knee jerks a little bit. GJ, yeah, that's a little tweeterino there. Yeah, look at this, basically from 3 o'clock 20 to 4 this morning. Look at this beautiful price action. Some of you just wake up in the morning and you lick your lips for price action like this. Like, damn, I can't wait for the stream to start, for us to get stuck into this price action right here. I'm just ready to absolutely pay a lot of commission to the broker, getting trapped in this range. Yeah, Chad, it is just gold here for us this morning. Date of podcast with Shaquille is Sunday, guys, 7 o'clock. I think we will be sharing the link tomorrow. Please go and check out the trailers on Instagram. I'm going to drop it now. There's another one dropping today. Chad, it is... Listen, I don't want to overhype the podcast. Even Keegan, like, we literally saved the best for last. I think it was the first time as well that Shaquille has ever gone on to.
It's the only
podcast he's ever been on.
We are the only people that are going to be broadcasting Shaquille's story.
And as you see, we didn't hold back. I asked direct questions. I was there. Guys, you know I'm direct. Even John Lee. We love John Lee, but we had to chat about the beef. Not even beef, just John Lee coming out quite hard last year. So, you know we're going to shoot straight. So, start from here, chat. I'm going to drop it in the chat here. I almost wanted to say drop it in the Discord. But, chat, it is... Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to re-watching it.
That one, I must say, I'm keen to re-watch that one.
Let's start from that reel, Chad, and then work your way through there. Harde feite, Chris. Wet powder gang, little voice speaking on the shoulder. No, Dave. Let's keep that powder dry. Oh yeah, Mr. Beast. Dude, that's levels. I didn't even know he's 26. I thought he's older. What a ledge. Chris, with your connections, can you get JP on the podcast? JP Malchas. Big ups to the 2Gs for bringing the community fire content. Alroy, big ups to you for being part of the community and supporting us. So, yeah, give your guys, pat yourself on the shoulder for joining us here every day. I don't think we say it enough, but we need to thank you guys for supporting us. And we really, really do appreciate it. This community has come a long, long way in the last 8-9 months. Is it 9 months, 10 months? Geez, I don't even know. But it has absolutely flown by.
Nah, it's been actually a crazy journey.
It has been absolutely, and the beauty is to see it all unfold, like having the vision and then seeing the vision come to fruition. That's the beauty of it. Justin Paulson. I thought you said Justin. Jean-Pierre Malchas. Nto, why do you want Justin on? Chris, do continuation sales look alive? Seems to be following everything on the trading plan. The continuation sales on gold, Chadwell. It is looking like it wants to hurt a few people, Chadwell. That is what I'm going to say. I am going to be very honest with you. If you think about it, let's see where the weekly low is. The weekly low is all the way down here. So we created a massive top wick. And it seems like the weekly flip is at 2300. 2301. That is the weekly flip zone. 2301. Somewhere here. And I can tell you, Keegan's also licking his lips for if we come down here again. Chad, I might. And I'm telling you now already, be ready. Tell this to your pastor to make his title sermon this Sunday. Be ready. Be ready, because some of you aren't ready. But anyways, there's any pastors in the chat, sermon title this Sunday, be ready. Okay, anyways, Chad, be ready for this, because what I'm going to tell you guys here, what I'm going to do, very, very simple. If we close like this, this is the session low. This is also the daily low, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Very, very simple. We're going to wait for a little top wick to form. We're going to wait for that top wick, and we are going to have sell stops just below the session low. Look left at me. And we can even have like a very tight stop just above this 5 minute that's going to do the pullback. And we are going to target, if I'm very honest with you, I don't know where this green line comes from. We're obviously going to target 2300, but remember, this is somewhere here is the weekly flip zone. So I might even go for a little bit more, like 2298, just purely due to the fact that this weekly flip zone, this is where the algo is going to get a little bit excited, and the algo is going to punch in some sell orders here just to really hurt some guys. So that is where I want to see some volume coming in. So that is my idea here. That is the one idea. The buy scenario, I'm not too convinced yet. As Keegan also said, just that gut feel. Not too convinced. So
There's just something funny about it. So
yeah, because look at DXY. Let's look at DXY. DXY still holding this little zone, Chad. There's that consolidation. So the only way myself and Keegan can really get bearish on the dollar, and for this to be a fake out, as the smart money traders would say, is if we start trading back below here, something like this. Because then this becomes the liquidity grab. This becomes the fake out. But while we hold the little gray zone here, we can still continue lower, Chad. That's what I'm looking at. Very bad 4-hour close for me. Let's look at the 4-hour. The 4-hour is closing now. Okay. 4-hour is closing now. Not a bad 4-hour close for me, dude. This for me is a continuation break. I told you guys on Tuesday we had this break here. Weirdly enough, we spoke about it, saying that looks relatively bearish. And now you've got another structure break. So yeah, this actually confirms for me that it looks bearish. There you have it. Took a previous high of a 4-hour candle, took a low, so I am ready to sell this. I might even swing this. No, I'm kidding, I won't swing this. But there you go, chat. That is what I'm looking at. I'm looking to sell it.
We're back to selling now.
No, I'm selling it. I'm selling it. I'm selling it. I'm selling it. Waiting on pullback. Fluidity FX, remember we said the yen pairs are those young girls at the bar. You want to stay away from them. Go back to your wife, go back to your kids, stay away. You don't want to be part of that group of people. I'm joining Soma during work hours, and I'm thankful for you legends for being the realist. Devin, 100% my brother, but also be good at what you do at work. Don't mess around. For the guys that are doing work, there's no shame in watching the streams, but just make sure you dominate your work as well. Don't be a bad employee. Absolutely dominate at work. And if you are watching the stream and you know that time you spent on the stream, work those hours in. Don't steal from your employer. Please, we got a chat real. Iron van Deventer in the chat. HDV, HVD. My boss is cool with me watching the streams. He's a cool guy, Ed. But it's because he's such a good looking guy. Chad, we are planning something with Big Ed.
Ed, Hold on. Hey, don't you work from home, bro?
No, but he's the boss.
I was like, that's how I'm hold on.
Chad, we are working with Ed. Obviously, we want to increase the facial value of the streams. The guys already said, what Keeks, you said I look like a 5, but I've got a 15 Riz level on Sunday. I don't want to get anybody in trouble. I'm not going to say the gym's name, but I can just say the gym's name. I don't think Virgin Active is watching, but anyways, I'm a member at Green Acres, and Sunday I was like, bro, I'm not going to drive into Green Acres. I just want to go and do a session. And I asked Keegan, I said, Keegs, can you maybe organize just like a little complimentary session? And Keegs is like, all right, bro, give me a couple of minutes. And I'm like on my way to the gym, and I thought, shit, okay, let me maybe just try my own way in. And I get there, and there's a colored chick at the desk, and I'm like, I rip out my card, and I'm like, listen, yeah, I'm not a member here. I'm not allowed to train here. But I'm just going to do one session. It's Sunday. It's empty. I know what the rules are. So I'm not saying that, oh, I don't know what the rules are. But sometimes rules are meant to be broken a little bit. I'm going to act like I swiped the card. It's not going to work. You're going to then take your card. You're going to swipe it. And we're just going to act very cool. And she's like, hey, yeah, I'm standing in for somebody. I'm like, that's beautiful. You're standing in for somebody. We don't need to make this awkward. I'm going to walk through now. Here's the card. And a very smooth entry into the gym. And by the time Keegan messaged me, I'm like, bro, I already rizzed up the gym here. They are actually even bringing me waters now. They didn't bring me waters. Chad, I'm kidding. That's as far as my rizz goes, getting into the gym. But yeah. And then Keegan said, yeah, bro, you look like a 5, but Riz is 15. I'm like, dude, so disrespectful, but I'll take it on the chin.
Yeah, so apparently your employee Ed and boss Ed are 2 different people. Makes sense there, bro. Makes sense.
King Shaq in the house. King Shaq, let me know how gold has been for you, bro. And please don't talk cuck and say, I've been killing gold. Gold killed, murdered. Just be honest, I've got smacked, King Shaq. I've got smacked. There you go. This is me for the week. Minus 64 pips. There you go. Minus 64. Let's hear King Shaq. Obviously murdered, destroyed, killed. Deep blues. Don't lie to me, King Shaq. Let's be honest here. Let's be real. We are all real here. King Shaq. I was on holiday. Okay. Opening my charts now. I would have been bleak if you said put on a stretcher, absolutely annihilated gold this week. Then I would be like, bro, I'm done with trading. Okay, DXY. What is DXY trying to show us here? Okay, 4 hour. Chad, here's the thing with DXY. I said that this is that pullback area. This is a very, very key area. And this is the first time in a couple of days that we are back here. We broke up above the 200 EMA on the hourly. Keeks, this is a saucy level, my dude.
A lot can happen here, bro.
that's the thing here, Chad. This is a saucy little level here. This is where the London boys are like, all right, shit, guys, let's start up those algos. And you hear it sounds like old fax machines starting up. And you hear them starting to like wind up those algos. It's like, all right, boys, time to cause some havoc here in the markets. Anybody? I didn't even know there was a 10 rand ticket. Left to go to the Cairo, came back, and I'm still in the queue. Let's see if I can get into the queue.
Wait, queue for what? What are we talking about?
I don't know. Somebody's saying a queue for 10 rand. 10 rand tickets. 10 rand tickets.
But normally it is flooded. Like,
Yo, bro, people are hungry for 10 rand.
I
So
already
that's
bought
obvious.
my
That's
trips.
Gigs. That's obviously after the wheel fell off. Or
Yeah.
now it's like, hey guys, 10 rand tickets. We already can't afford the maintenance on our planes, but shit, let's sell tickets for 10 rand. Fuck it. We are vibing here. Let's go. Oh, you can actually select look for 10 rand tickets.
I've already done all my flights for this year.
50,000 10 rand tickets. What are we doing here? How does it work though, Ed? Is this where I should be? And then I select. But if I say look for 10 rand tickets, it's not doing anything. Or is this me in the queue? Should I? Oh shit! Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 6 seats left. Something's happening here. Keeks, here we go, my boy. We are
So
going.
what are we buying tickets for?
I don't know, bro. It's vibes. There's 6 left here. Do I click on it? What do I do? How much is 10
Now
rand
you
in
wait
euros?
and hope the universe is in your favor.
It is half a euro, RH Knight. It is half a euro. Wait, do I click here something? Sorry, I just want to know how it works. No, you wait and hope. No, but Ed, what will happen here? Because I haven't clicked anything. How would they know when I want to fly?
You're clicking on the days.
Yeah, but nothing's happening here.
That's the waiting period.
Nah, bro. Chad, this is a scam. Stop it. If you on the 10 rand site, no.
If you get selected, your site will update.
No, Chad. Alright. Here we go. Gigs, we have to give the guys something here. We have to give them something here. We can't leave them dry.
I'm gonna wait for this next 5 minutes to close,
Yeah.
then I'll decide. I need to go pee.
On DXY.
Yeah.
Okay. $0.50, yes, 50 cents. 50 cents. Chad, how's everyone doing? It has been a patience building day, character building day. Yeah, just waiting for the setups. But looking on the bright side, not taking any trades. We haven't had any risk on the table, but I know some of you are risk takers. You get excited when the pastor or some of your friends say, let's take some risks. And you hear these podcasts about with great risks comes great reward. But some of you have been taking too much risk. Remember, taking a risk is still calculated. You don't just take risks for the vibes. Think about that. You still calculate what is the gain, because some risks are not worth taking, Chad. That is the thing in life. Some risks are better left alone. Some risks are really not worth it. So think about that. Write that down. Not every risk is worth taking. You can put that on a t-shirt. What do you guys think of binary options trading? RH Knight, it is legit, but it's similar to roulette. And I think you're going to have a much better time going to the casino, because the beauty is at the casino, if you do this, they actually bring you drinks. And yeah, you're going to have a much better time. So rather take those funds, go to your local casino and play roulette. You're going to enjoy it. If current 15-minute closes bearish, break of low, targeting support, and runner for that break of low. Okay, that sounds intense. I feel like there's a lot that you're waiting for here. Let me look at it. 15 closes bearish, break of low. Are you saying this, Matthew, that it needs to break like this low, something like that, or just this little low here? Sorry, I just want to understand. Just let me know, then we can look at it. Mr. Kutsia, Wayne Kutsia. Chains are the days that set the long-term successful guys apart from the fly-by-nights. Yes, Wayne. WC coming in hot with a quote there. Beautiful, beautiful. No risk, no Ferrari. Donnie Pretorius also. Too much risk, too much noodles with no spice. You won't even be able to afford the spice that comes with the noodles. You buy those bulk packs, very dry noodles from the general store. Think about that. Matthew Kopker. Dollar has no value against gold. We are trading gold. Alright, Crash Hunters. Beautiful. Dollar has no value. Beautiful. It's HH pattern. Okay, HH pattern. Just what I thought. Cheers, mate. Also, gold also having a retest of the weekly pivot. Yes. That is the interesting thing for me on the 4 hour is technically what you can do is, Chad. Maybe I do and maybe I don't. Let me look at it. Yeah, Chad, listen here. Serious.
It's a buy.
No, Chad, before I go pee now. Chad, here we go. Sell stops here. Sell stops below this 4 hour candle, and the stops are just going to be above where couple of pips.
But it's a buy, bro.
Bro, I need to go pee. I might even not be able to set mine. I'm coming now. Sell stops. Let me just put a note
It's a
here.
buy, guys. Buy stops.
This pee is cutting through me. Sell stops. Sell stops. So there you go, Chad. I'm willing to take this. I'm going to tell you guys now why, but I'll see you guys in 2 minutes.
Alright. Not active yet. So we know if that thing flips bearish, guys, it's a sell. But yeah. Chad. Yeah, this is a massive bearish candle though. I do see where Chris is coming from with the idea of the sell. I do see it. Maybe I'm just still in denial. But yeah. To be fair, we are bearish on the day, so that is our bias. Our markets are messy, guys. These markets are messy today. I don't know what I want. To be fair, I really like indices. They're just looking good to me. That indices 100% actually really sets up for a nice sell. That's just my opinion here. But can we execute on that? I don't know. I don't like trading them in London. Gold's still looking like a buy though. That's just my opinion, guys. I just don't know how we feel about.
Okay. Wanneer laas het jy water gedrink? Moenie laat dit jou pla nie, Forex Master kinders. Jy was nou so stil soos 'n walvis in 'n wasbak en nou ewe skielik kom jy hier uit die woodworks uit. So hou jy net jou mond stil, jong man. Jy kan praat wanneer ons met jou praat. Chad, okay, listen here. Coming back to it, 4 hour, we closed below the weekly pivot. Ideally, what we want to see actually is a nice retest, maybe a bullish 4-hour candle closing below, and then a 4-hour candle, something like that. That is your, I almost want to say your strongest setup, but also what I'm looking at here is we've got a bit of a wick to fill here. So this is the point where we can look for maybe $3-4 move and then go break even. So yeah, I'm willing to take the risk here. So I'm gonna go with a nice little young sell stop here. And then some of you would say, Chris, but this is actually a bullish flag waiting to happen. It could be. But here's the thing, I've also seen bull flags go on for weeks where it's just not bulling. It is just bearing. And by the time, every time you buy the bull flag, you get clapped. But anyways, Chad, so that is my position. The longer we stay below that weekly pivot, and once we break this 4-hour low, we are, what is that level? Kiggs, what is your 4-hour low level? 230703.
On which pair?
Gold.
Gold. The 4-hour low area.
Yeah, because XNES has got a different one. Let me check.
2303.
Oh, is your one also 2303?
Yeah.
Let me check. On Vault it is, let's just check here, Chad. Just want to give you guys 100% correct. Oh yeah, shit, but Vault's 4-hour candles closes differently due to the LP. Let's just check. That's basically the 20. Okay, yeah. Yo, so Oanda is weird, my guys. Chad, Oanda. The setup all of a sudden does not look so good if I look at the broker. When I look at the Oanda chart, it looks alright. 2301. That's also the weekly flip. Jadadonia, let's see. Yeah, it looks very good because the stops are nice and tight. But when I look on the broker terminals, looking between XNES, Vault Markets, the stop loss then becomes almost $6, $5.8, so almost 60 pips. I don't want to take it on the flip because you can just flip, re-break the low and then flip back up.
Chris,
Yo,
we said it was a buy. It's a buy.
did you buy it?
I told you it was a buy.
Don't cock, you don't say.
When I came and I sat down, did I not say it's a buy?
Yeah, but I don't know if you're serious. Keeks, hop on Chris' computer and change it to buy stops. Hey. Chad, wait, I think my chart is broken. Wait, what do I do? There we go. Now it's a buy. Gold. Broke structure to the upside. 2309. We are gonna buy it from here. DXY looks. Yeah, here's the thing though. Yeah, Chad, delete this. I haven't even set it. Just delete that idea. This is now pulling way too deep. What is DXY doing? Oof, DXY. This is a big level. We talked about 105, 25 minutes. Let's see. Okay, Keeks, plot twist. What if this was the high of the week on the dollar? Because remember, I'm bearish on the weekly.
Yeah. Well, I'm the same with you.
What if, Chad, what if that was the high of the week? Okay, there's two plot twists here. Looking from these lows, Chad. Looking from these lows. Let me just close all these broker terminals. From the 25th of December, dollar index is technically in a bullish formation here.
Mm.
So you can clearly see on the weekly, like we would retrace and then from there we push up. Rejection, breakthrough. Now, this is basically this is make or break this week. And the reason why I say it's make or break is because you can see there's two zones that are marked out here. We've got this one zone here that we closed bearish last week but closed bearish above, and then sorry Chad, my nose is a little bit itchy, and then we've got this zone down here. So I think if if the dollar's gonna flip bearish again, I think we're gonna penetrate this red level 104.10. So that is why it is the secondary market structure done? Are we going back to bullish order flow on the dollar? Or are we now basically, is this on the daily, that retest of the zone to continue bearish? And that is the two ideas I'm working with. And if we go to Fed futures, let's quickly look at the Fed futures here, Chad. Let's be productive here and start to conceptualize an idea around what we want to do here. So obviously June, not expecting anything there, Chad. You guys can see it's basically a done deal. No rate cuts, no rate increases. July, exactly the same, 70%. Weirdly enough now, Chad, look at this. Weirdly enough, last week, we were at 79.2%. This has actually dropped down now. So the bullish bets for July have actually dropped now. I think this is post NFP. So there's a little bit of a repricing going on here for the July meeting. September, alright, so September. Look at this, Chad. September now, potentially the first rate cut, sitting at 50%, 49%, up from 37.5%. So there's a repricing going on here after that big NFP miss, November. Okay, so the first potential cut in September, 50%, not a done deal yet. November, keeping rates the same, relatively unchanged. And then December, yeah, okay, so they're expecting basically two cuts, 0.5. September and December. So there's been a little bit of a shift in the futures market when it comes to the Fed futures. So that is why Keeks, I don't know. Let me see if I can get some COT data up for us here. Let me see if I can grab some COT data. Let me see if I can get some COT data. I don't know, Chad. In the chat, let me know if you guys are bullish. L taken successfully. Who took an L? We didn't take an L. If you took an L, then that's you, Dentago. We had sell stops, never activated. Rewind anyway. We took a successful L on Monday and Tuesday, but today we've only taken vibes with us. Where's my bookmark list? Chad, give me 1 second. I'm gonna show you guys now what the COT report is doing. If I can find it. Bookmarks. Okay, COT report. Doesn't really matter. DXY trading comes short. Keeks, if you did not start trading, what would you be doing?
Probably still sports.
Why's my lips so dry on the one side? Oh.
Or made the sport work with all the injuries.
Chad. Interesting, yeah. Interesting, yeah. Let me do something here real quick. Let me show you guys something here. Let's dive a little bit deeper into Keegan. Actually interesting. I think you will also find this very helpful.
Mm.
Okay, Chad, this is the COT report for the DXY. Let's have a look at it. The most recent one being the end of April the 30th. And you can see that there was a change in long and in short, almost equal weighted. So look, what do you see here? 68.9, 68.9. The guys are neutral. Let me go to the bar chart. Let me go to the bar chart tool real quick here. So we are basically at a EQ point here when it comes to the smart money positioning. Or this is potentially the shift, if you think about it, from being not even net long to now being equally net long and short. Very, very interesting. Again, I'm not using the COT actively, Chat. I'm just using it in some extreme cases. Either when we've been trending extremely long or when we at a point of interest, I will look at the COT report. Please don't ask me, Chris, how do I use the COT report? Do I use the COT report for my entries? Don't even break your brain over it. You can trade successfully without the COT report. Okay. COT LC. What the hell is the COT LC and what is the COT FTR? Chad, yes, the COT report for the dollar index. I don't know if you guys can see this. But you can clearly see, I don't know what the COT FTR is, but from the COT report here, you can really see that there's a tightening happening here. So you can see that is where the positioning becomes extreme, and then you can see the guys offload and they start taking profits. So irrespective of non-commercials or commercials, the one goes with the other. So the green is the non-commercials, large speculators. That's the smart money. That's the one you want to be following. So whatever they're doing, you want to follow the green. So the green is where you want to be going with. So if they're backing the dollar, you want to be riding their coattails. So you can see as they build positions long, there comes a period where they start building short positions, and a lot of times there'll be an extension move, and that extension move is basically they always say retail or dumb money. That's when they get in, and that's when the big boys start offloading their positions to the dumb money, if you want to call it that. So they've found a peak, and as price moves up, they're just taking profits, and then the move catches up with what they're doing. So as you can see here, technically from last year, is this September? No, yeah. But anyways, from last year, you can see their positioning has dropped dramatically in the dollar. So they are not adding any, it's basically neutral. So that COT report is showing us indecision. Think about that, that there's no real bias here. Smart money hasn't committed long or committed short. Everybody is now at a neutral point, a wait and see. And that is why you might see, that's why we saw all of this range, because everyone's waiting for something more clear. Gigs, we actually talked about this, saying that it's not really fundamentally 100% clear.
Yeah. I think fundamentally we're going to start seeing something whatever happens after CPI next week.
Com short, retail long. Okay. Turtle trader, remember commercials are usually hedging their bets, eh? Think about that, Turtle. I don't know if you understand the COT report correctly. Kicks if you, okay. COT USD long, short, okay. Check this absolute scam. So many Twitter scammers. I can't check it, Mo. Links don't work for some reason. If you're more than happy to send it to me on Instagram. Donnie Pretorius, thank you so much. Yeah, we're gonna still stick around for a little bit. I just want to see if we can get this break below here, and then I just want to see what DXY does. Otherwise, I think the move is gonna happen.
I think DXY's chalk now. I think DXY's going to crash. It's back at that R1. It couldn't get away. Rejected the 4-hour high. So I think it's in trouble now. DXY breaks this R1. It's in trouble.
Chad Keegs is referring to this R1, yeah, and I agree with him.
We either were meant to hold that, and we held it, but it should have been the pump away, and we didn't necessarily pump. We hit another major rejection zone, and we rejected it. Now, like we said, if this thing breaks that R1, Asia lows untested, you got a gap underneath the Asia lows to fill. So, not gonna look the best for DXY right now.
Chad, as mentioned, I said it could be a chalk day with no news, so it has been relatively muted. It has been relatively flat, muted.
Chris, how is full port on Merafi doing?
Oh shit, let me have a look. I actually sold out another. Thank you for reminding me, because I wanted to buy more. When I looked yesterday, I was down. Remember, before I full ported, I was down minus 2.2%. Yesterday when I looked, I was down almost 5% on my total holdings in Merafi. No, it's looking horrific here. It is looking... Oh no, it's still 5.2. Okay. No, sorry. Something else broke here. Because this portfolio in total is down minus 17.4%. This local chat. So the only holdings I've got is ARK Investments. They've got a nice divvy. That's the only reason why I bought them. Then this AO. I might have sold this piece of shit stock. AO. Let me just keep it. It's not... AO Technology. Let me see who's the shareholders. I want to actually publicly shame these guys. AO Technology Solutions. What are these boys doing? Group companies, corporate governance. This just looks digitally economic transformed. This just looks like a BE stunt gone bad. Corporate governance, investor profile, investment. Chad, this is a piece of shit company, if there was ever one. How do I know? I don't even want to go through about us. Yeah, this is the biggest piece of shit I've seen in my life, Chad. Stay away if somebody pays you to actually take that stock off their hand, tell them no. So ARC, AO, Exaro down 15%, Implat down 35%. I'm gonna be bold here, Chad. That money up, yeah. I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna go in here. 7% of my portfolio. I'm gonna throw into Implats. Here we go. 7,134. Implats, come on, baby. Why is the commission so high on this thing? Sure, they're making you pay for Implats, my bro. Sure. Okay, there we go. Okay, I got some more Implats in the portfolio. Then Kumba Iron Ore is basically break even now. Beautiful, a little bit of green. And then we have Merafe down 6%. Purple Group minus 52%, but that's just for vibes. That is a meme stock. That's the guys that own the Easy Equities platform. Renogen, horrific, minus 53%, and then Tungela minus 23%. Both of them, Renogen and Tungela, paying good dividends. So I've just been adding onto my position there. But Renogen, it's just a bad day to be an investor in Renogen. Almost down 35% on the year. I had some very, very high hopes for Renogen. We basically, if you buy it now, you buy it below its listing price in 2015. Think about that. Keeks, here we go. What are we doing? Hey, Rattle, baby.
I might take a shot at it, though.
What? Short?
Yeah. No, long.
I'll be sticking it 8 soon. Lekker Rattle. Looking forward to it. 23.10 is the level. Okay. Yeah, dollar, Chad. Here's the thing with the dollar.
Dollar hasn't broken yet,
yeah,
bro.
dollar.
It's there, but it's not broken yet.
Chad, look at the dollar yesterday. This is my thing, though. Yesterday, look at this. This looks eerily similar to what happened yesterday. Look at this formation on the dollar yesterday. Also around about the R1. And now, again, you've got this. So you could get late into the session that drop, but it's choppy, Chad. It's messy. I told you guys, it's like some of your previous relationships, just messy. You're just stuck in your mess.
Like, you know what, bro? Looking at time-wise, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna let it sort itself out and come back in New York. I'm not gonna do anything now.
This is like some of you guys before you went to church, stuck in your mess. Consequences of leading a sinful life. The wages of sin is death, Chad, and the wages of not following your trading plan is blown accounts, please. But sometimes it feels good to sin, Keegan, let's be honest. Taking those naughty little grubber kicks for the wing to pick it up. But then you break your ankle trying to grab a kick. Rattle fix coming in hot at the end of the month, Chad. That is going to be beautiful. We're going to do a big follow-up. I think a lot has happened since we had Rattle on last year. Keeks can't even believe it, Chad. We had Rattle on last year. So we're going to get Rattle on again. Mr. Disingenuous in the chat himself. 3D Capital, Chris, what platform are you using for the shares? Offshore shares, I use IBKR, my brother. Interactive Brokers, is probably the biggest brokerage in the world. IBKR, what is their stock sitting at? IBKR share price currently. IBKR sitting at $120. What is their market cap? Almost 3,000 employees. Interactive Brokers, revenue 1.2 billion. These can't be March's figures. That's year on year. Yeah, March year on year. $1.2 billion in revenue. It's a big company, Chad. Diluted earnings per share is 1.61. Yeah, massive company. Interactive Brokers. Good luck with trying to get an account. It took me almost 7-9 emails. It was a hassle. And then obviously the other one, Easy Equities. Easy Equities, I told the guys on Twitter, Charles Savage, the CEO of the company, I said, listen here, you guys are moving away from the source of what the company is. Now they've got cryptocurrency, they've got property. I like this, but now starting to bring in life cover. Now you want to start competing with banking. I think they lost the source of what they actually do. Here's the thing. As an entrepreneur, I had to learn this the hard way. Is you can't do everything. If you're doing shares, do shares. If you want to do life cover, do life cover. But don't start with insurance. Now they're an insurance company, they investment platform, they brokers. What are you actually doing? So they lost the source a little bit for me on that. And then Charles Savage was like, no. We diversifying the portfolio, this and that. And I said, dude, stick to what you know. Stick to what built the company. So Easy Equities, life cover, they've got insurance, they've got living annuities, so now they Easy Protect. Yeah, they are doing a lot of weird things now. Okay, there we go.
Oh, there goes DXY.
There we go. Chris, do you trade rates? No. Chad Levendale, my question to you is why? What is your thesis? I always ask that. So, I've got a very good friend of mine, that she says, "Oh, Chris, I think what's the name X, Y, and Z is a good buy." Then I said, before I even look at it, tell me what's your thesis. Tell me why do you think it's a good buy? If you tell me it's a good buy because it's at all-time lows, that is a terrible buy. There's a reason why it's at all-time lows. So first, give me your thesis. Don't ask me about real estate investment trust. Tell me what your thesis is for wanting to buy it, and then we can have a constructive conversation around that. But otherwise, asking me about rates, yeah, that's not going to add any value to you. Good morning, gents. Work has been crazy lately. The focus trader back in the building, Chad. Thank you so much. Arshad Saifi, because of you, there was a move of 6 pipe. Sure, okay. 6 pipe. I don't know what 6 pipe is. Thing is, they expanding their legs, meaning more profit coming in, variety of income sources under umbrella. Lucas, I don't think so. The issue with life insurance and stuff like that, you need a very good distribution leg. And thinking that you're going to distribute a product just purely off a website when it comes to something like life cover, terrible idea. Terrible idea. Alright, Chris, the difference between a zero spread account and bonus account. Zero spread. Jaden, you have to figure it out for yourself. I'm not going to make any recommendations here. My thesis is that default rates are increasing and simultaneously inflation is increasing. Okay, Chad, Chad Lemonel, let me ask you this question. If rates is the only thing you can invest in and you need to buy it today and you need to hold it for 15 years, would you buy it? That is my question to you now. You need to buy and hold for 15 years. What are you buying? hopefully when Rattle comes, Bula, you guys don't run around mad. Like, no, we will make sure Rattle's here for 2 days.
Yeah, we can have it timed and we can even do a nice dinner that night and we'll make it proper.
Dude, that day was mad. That day was mad.
I think that day what we'd even do is that day we'll only do the one stream. So no New York, no nothing. The next day do the same thing and just make the most of the time. So we also have a stream, but one stream and then make the most of the time with Rattle.
Riyad Orcus, just want to say thank you for the SARS advice. Riyad, I didn't give any advice. I just gave information. Difference between information and advice. Very careful there. You want to get us into trouble here saying we gave advice. Financial advisors and accountants give advice. We just give vibes on the stream and on Instagram. Thing is, they link to certain insurance companies, so they might be a FSP but use external for the life insurance. The thing is, Lucas, I feel where you're coming from, but personally, I don't feel they've got the distribution for it, and yeah, totally wrong way to go about business. I don't like it. Lucas, the weird thing is people don't like being ring-fenced by one company. People absolutely hate what Discovery is doing with the banking, the insurance, the medical aid, the investments, all of that, because they feel like the company becomes a big brother. Like it's, oh shit, I can't pay you out because you were going to the doctor 3-4 times for something with your nose or whatever. And then it's like, okay, but you're a cuck driver as well because we've got the telemetrics in your car as well to see that you're a cuck driver as well. Now they build this data set around who Keegan is, around who Chris is, and people don't like that. So that ring fencing, as much as we think it's a good thing, people don't want centralized risk. If Discovery goes down, there goes my investment, there goes my medical aid, there goes everything. So as much as we think it's a great thing, people don't like it. People don't like concentrated risk, having everything with one company. And I'm not talking about a blue collar worker, I'm talking about people that are educated. I had this discussion with them. So yeah, it is. Alright, Chad, let's have one more look at it. Keeks, you're done and dusted, eh? Not
I'm
looking
done.
for
I'm
anything.
not gonna take anything now.
I would buy water and hold. Okay. Chad, beautiful. Chad Levendale buying water. This is for Chad Levendale's comment. Just keep that water fresh and mineralized, otherwise it's going to grow algae. Yes, I know these guys are following the same process, but probably okay. Chad, here we go. Nothing happening. There's nothing on the calendar. We've got some. What is this? Cook speaks. FOMC member Cook. He will be speaking tonight. I don't know what he's cooking up, but somebody's saying let him cook, and cook he will tonight at 8 o'clock, I think. So gold, a little bit tricky, Chad. A lot of ideas being thrown around the table here between me and Keeks. Very, very simple, Chad. This level, as mentioned, going into the day, 105.20. 105.20. Just be aware that if we start flipping bearish on the daily, again, go watch Monday's analysis of DXY. I said we can come and test this level to actually end somewhere like this at one stage during this week. I don't know, but keep an eye out for that. Now, son, so Afrikaans, all of my English is gone, Chad. I'll need to replenish it with a cup of tea. US30, choppy as hell, Chad, but bullish on the day for me. I told you guys we're looking for that beautiful daily wick fill. So already almost filled at 50%, so another 50% to go. But very choppy. as some of the guys would say, chopperara. This is what it's doing to your account. And then Nasdaq also very... Keeks, what do you think of this price action on Nas? Beautiful, beautiful price action.
I think that's solid buys. We're bullish, and I think that's the thing. We're not getting tricked out. I think sticking to our buys. US30 for me, bro. US30 is clean.
No, but I'm talking
Nasdaq,
about this range.
Oh yeah, that's.
It looks beautiful. This range.
You're gonna get hurt in there.
Chad, there's a ugly little range. That's why I'm saying Asia is very simple. Keep it simple. Once you break above here, don't get stuck in here. In here is where this is the 9 to 5 pattern. We've talked about it. This is where you will stay in your 9 to 5. Those dreams of becoming a full-time trader. This is where those dreams come to die. They come to die right inside this range. So please, let's keep those dreams alive. Let's stay out of this range. Let's wait for Asia highs. Take a screenshot of this. Send it to your aunt and tell her, aunt, give me a call once we break above 18,114. Up until then, I'm going to be at my desk working my 9 to 5 and being actually good at it. Gold... Chad, I was looking at this. We talked about that potential here. So yeah, I don't know, Chad. Gold has been messy. I'm gonna ask Keegan just one more time for his levels on gold, but GBP USD as well. I said yeah, mess. 80 is not lining up with what price is doing. UJ, not going to trade any of the UJ pairs. Chad, Keeks, just show them for one last time what are you looking at on gold, and I think then we can land the ship.
Yeah, so even though if we want the buys, guys, very, very simple. You had that bearish push down. Holding over here now, obviously we've seen that DXY melt off. The big thing for me is with DXY, we need to get above this little intro level over here. So if we can, as I said to you, this is where we're going to see these things open up. So we've now obviously had your Asia range. You've swept the lows. So you had your initial rejection of the EQ. You've swept the lows now, holding the S1. So big thing for me is we had the retest there, held that. If we can get above anything above 23.12, I'm going to say, yeah, 23.12, 23.13. I'll then look for the buys if we can hold above there. So even over here, nothing yet. 23.13 just to be safe. Anything above that, we'll be looking for the buys.
Chad, that is a very, very tough session. Purely tough to the fact that we couldn't enter anything. The market was one way. Then started pulling back. I don't know. Hopefully we get something. I still like the 23.15 level. I think weirdly enough, around about the time Keegan streams, I think 23.15 is still going to be relevant. And yeah, Chad, thank you so much for joining. Thank you for hitting that like button. If you have not done so, click that like button now. Please go and follow us on Instagram right here in the bottom, Chris_MarketBull, and Keeks, if you can just also do something like this. Right there, you see it. Keegan Van Dijk on Instagram. Give us a follow. And 3 o'clock, Keegan will be hitting the wires. Yeah, 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
Nothing on the calendar. Keegan's going to try and organize some volatility for you guys. But Chad, really, really do appreciate it. Peace and love. And we will see you guys at 3. Stay safe. Don't try and do something special now. Wait for 3. Wait for the boys to come online. Wait for office hours. Take it easy now. Go and take a rest. And we'll see you guys at 3. Peace and love, baby.
It's nothing but wonder. So don't give up tonight. ocean. Sometimes we lose, sometimes we win, 'cause we're only human. The ghost of our past is chasing, trying to stop us. The sound of our souls connected is nothing but wonder.